My mama told me I could be anything in the world, so I decided to be a unicorn.
Oh, jeez, I forgot. G'day, hello, welcome to back to the panel. As you can see there, I've titled it Father's Day panel because apparently it's Father's Day. I only found out very recently. Sorry, I'm just yeah. So after copy that. Oops, daisy, and do that. Yay. Okay. Yeah, I got a message that it's Father's Day. Sorry, as I said, after we had some I won't say upsetting comments, but we had some comments in the bingo chat, and hello, mate. Just setting things up, so give me a moment. Yeah, so I just want to keep an eye on. I just want to keep an eye on the chat, just in case we have any other problems. Let's do that. And let's do that. Right, I think that's us. Oh, just finished making me tea. Sun's just desperately trying to get through the clouds, but doesn't tell me what temperature is. It's bloody cold. Right. Yeah. All right. I was trying to find a picture of my dad, but I've got some somewhere, but because I don't know where they are. I've got some somewhere. Let me just bring this here. All right, let's drive. Oh, naturally, I can't bring that there. No, let me bring it over here. Sorry. Videos. Screenshots. Oh, pictures. Here we go. What's this? Ah, there we go. Here he is. Flipping door. There we go.
Hey, buds.
Let me pop my headphones in because that'll be a lot easier. Right. How are you doing today, young man?
I made a pretty hefty discovery.
Oh, hello.
Regarding the Call Wars game franchise.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me you won the lottery.
No, that's not called a discovery. That's called a win, brother. Trust me, I wish I won somehow, or I'm not looking to win thousands or millions, buddy. That's not my goal.
Oh, just enough to keep the old noggin above water, eh?
Just get groceries, get by. But yeah, not what I discovered today. So also today I completed the Call of Wars game I was looking to complete first. I have 2 other Call of Wars games on Steam. So it turns out the Call of Wars game that is not available on Steam, and it's the third game of the franchise of the timeline with the one McCall's family members, but it takes place in modern time. Is the Call of Wars game called Call of Wars The Cartel. And I've looked through several sources. I looked it up on Steam. It's not even there. I looked it up on my second digital copy service, GOG, not there. So I took a swing and says, okay, what the hell's going on here? They have all the other 3 Call of Wars games, but they don't have this. So now I got to do some research. So it turns out, doing research, and this doesn't have anything to do with the game's rarity of on Steam or anything. It more or less has to do with a side note of the game as a physical copy of PC physical copy. The PC physical copies, they only made a handful of them for PC. And it's like, I'm like, you mean to tell me that they made several copies of PC and all that for the other Call of Wars games, but they only made a handful of that for that one? So the part of that discovery, I found out that any PC copy on eBay or whatever is super expensive. Like they were one of the people is charging like $400 to $500 for just a copy. Yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm telling you. So I said, okay, fuck. And excuse my friend, I'll say it anyway because this pisses me off to a degree. But I said, you know what? People trying to sell these for $5. Fuck you. I'll just emulate it. So I took a desperate move. It's not really desperate because I've done it before with several other things, but I looked up a ROM situation for the Call of Juarez cartel for PC ISO or zip file. I actually got working finally. So right now I'm uploading a Premiere for kind of talking about this because it's something I don't think a lot of people know about regarding the fact that this game it's weird. So I either have a Premiere going or I don't. So okay, I think I do have a Premiere now. I'm gonna lower my audio here because reasons. But yeah, I have the Call of Wars and update Premiere going. I recorded it and I play it as a Premiere just so I can update people about this. And I'm doing this. I'm got this Premiere going while on your panel because gotta see you, my friend. So,
I seriously appreciate it.
Also, Chuck, do you remember me telling you about the Turok game I completed recently, and also the fact that there's a movie out there I didn't know about?
We did, yes.
I just started watching the movie because somebody, I guess, I wouldn't say bootlegged it. They somehow managed to get the whole movie on their channel, and I was watching it, and it's a pretty interesting movie. He doesn't go by his actual fire suit name. In the movie Turok, his name is Turok instead of the actual reference to the comics and all that being Tall Set. So, so the idea of it that that his name's actually called Turok in the movie versus it being the hierarchy bird. So yeah, someone in chat saying called Margarita saying hello.
Well, you know who that is.
Is that what I'm thinking?
It is. Just changed it again.
All right.
Changes the name more than I change my socks.
Just to clarify, that's Maggie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to clarify because a lot of people change their names on YouTube. Even my buddy Blakey sometimes he changes it a lot.
Well, I would hope so because she's a moderator. Or the person is a moderator, so.
How you doing, Maggie? Good to see you, sweets. Well, I don't see you on your face yet, but it's good to see you in chat, sweets.
All right. Okay. So I'm trying to just find a couple of bits and bobs.
So yeah, that was my recent new discovery via game franchises and stuff. So it was crazy because you think something of that franchise, you think that all the games they make multiple copies for, but it turns out like the cartel variant game of that Call of Wars franchise, they made only a handful of them regarding the PC version. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Maggie.
I'm trying to think if that makes sense. But if it's a limited edition, then do you really?
It's not even labeled as a limited edition. Like, hold on, can I pull up an image if I may? I mean, it's up to you. I can, and yeah. I actually hold on. I have the image as the cover in my image section. So I can actually, the beauty of Streamer is you don't actually have to share a screen. You can actually just share an image file, which is cool. So hold on, I need to find that damn. Is that it? Damn it. Oh, so that's not. Is that the image? Hold on. That's not. No. Wrong one. Sorry. That's a thumbnail from earlier. So okay, you know what? I thought I had the image file right. Hold on. I'm not actually gonna share. I'm just gonna share screen while we get chance. Do what you gotta do real quick.
No, that's all I was going to say is I sort of, if it's a limited edition, I understand that, but you don't just make 5 or 10. You make 500. It's still limited, and those 500 would still
look
make
at this.
money.
Look at this. Hold on. I'm about to share it via share screen. This is not even labeled as limited edition. It's not that's a limited edition. This is a limited rare version via PC. There was only one type of PC version. And that right there is a limited game. It's not limited edition, it's a limited game variant.
Oh, okay.
They have plenty of them on like Xbox and all the other consoles, but when it comes to PC, they're very limited on how many copies via PC there are. And the idealism and the ideology that they only have a handful of these is crazy. Like they have like look at this. Hold on. Let's get the other ones on hand. Like they have like the one I just completed today, which was this one. Oh never mind. Hold on. Just pick the damn hold on. What the hell? Why is it gotta bring me to advertise? Oh. Well, regardless, there's like the Call of Juarez, Bound in Blood, there's original Call of Juarez, there's Gunslinger, and those are the 3 I own on Steam. And those, they have multiple copies available. So it's like, why wouldn't they make multiples of the cartel? And then I did a little bit of asking around, and people said maybe it's because the game sucked. It was the I'm still doing research on it, unfortunately. Let me unshare that real quick. But I'm still doing.
That's another option. If it's a flop, then why continue? If you got bad ratings after so many, then
it was just I still need to research how it flopped and how they got the idea that it was going to flop and then stop making copies. I still have to figure that out because it doesn't make sense. Well, Chuck, it still doesn't make sense because if you look at the Xbox variants of that game, there's like multiples out there, like more than the PC variant. So it doesn't make sense.
Would it be because Xbox? I'm not saying it's more readily available, but probably the technology behind the Xbox because it's a dedicated game system as opposed to a PC, which
also take into consideration that the game is also available on PlayStation. It's not just that. So that's why I'm confused. But I do have a hypothesis. It could be because controller versus keyboard mouse. Many people didn't like the keyboard mouse versus the controller. I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. You know, an Xbox is a dedicated game system. Dedicated.
And you have a controller and all that.
And you know where you're going. Keyboard, yeah. I've played games years ago. I've played games with the mouse and the keyboard. I hate it.
Well,
honestly,
that's the thing. I would think that a lot of people would like keyboard and mouse easier because instead of like aiming with a joystick, that your fingers get sweaty and slip off. You have a mouse and you can move it around easily. Because almost every PC game, or almost every game that involves a first-person shooter with that mouse, it's a lot easier and it's a lot better. Because take it from a guy that played like N64 and like PS2 and had that same issue with getting sweaty fingers and my finger or thumb slipping off the knob of the joystick. So I would think, in my opinion, again, this is just an observation here, that and look, Christy's there in chat, by the way, just real quick.
Hello,
Okay, I
Danny.
didn't know.
Yeah.
Hello, Christy. But
And the link's up above there if anybody wants to join in. And just to, wrong one. Just to answer your question, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you.
Yeah. She says she's in bed, can't talk.
Okay, fair enough.
Regardless, Christy, we love you.
Absolutely, good to see you here. Thank you very much.
And we love you too, Maggie. By the way. So the same amount of love from Chrissy or to Chrissy goes to you as well. So yeah, she says too much pain, which I can agree with that to a certain degree because Chuck, you remember the knee injury I got? I mean, it may not be the same amount of pain she's going through, but it's the same ideology, like tons of pain, you don't want to move, all that stuff. So, but it's not the same amount of pain. I do agree. She's probably going through 10 times more pain than my knee injury was. So
I could virtually guarantee that, to be honest.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to compete with her, nor could I, because whatever pain she's going through, it sounds like a lot worse. So hope you are all right, says Margarita. Okay, May. She's kind of talking to Chrissy.
All right.
It's crazy that this was a game. I'm sorry, we're getting back on it. It's just, and we're all about taste and the facts over here, right? I know this is not one of your fact chasing type of deals, but I figured I'd bring it up because it's still facts that we're chasing, and I figured it'd be a good addition to the vibe. So, but regardless, I'll look into it. I'll do what I can. But it's a touchy one.
What confuses me as well okay, well, it's been a long time since I've played a console game. It's been a long time, but if it's on PlayStation, if it's on PS3 or 4 or 5 or whatever,
because I think they canceled the idea for PS4 because I don't see any variants for PS4 right now.
But what I'm trying to get at is if it's on PS, isn't it just on PS? Isn't it owned by a certain group, and then therefore it can't go on Xbox?
From my gather, the company is Ubisoft, and Ubisoft has partnered up with PC like Windows and stuff. They're partnered up with PlayStation. They're partnered up with Xbox 360 on that. Ubisoft has no set place, but I will tell you, Ubisoft, they don't touch Nintendo. Or Nintendo doesn't deal with Ubisoft. That's a company that they don't go in league with is Nintendo. So certain companies like that, they don't involve themselves in Nintendo.
Doesn't Xbox own Nintendo or Nintendo own Xbox, or isn't that all part of the same?
I'm not 100%.
I thought that was all part of the same.
There are certain games that Nintendo will partnership with certain companies. It's all about the deal, man. It's all about exactly. That's what I meant. But Ubisoft and the Nintendo group, I don't think they agreed to each other, not just because of money, but I think it's also because the game types. Nintendo doesn't see that as an opportunity; they see that as a whole different type of game. And Nintendo, which I honor them for this, they keep their games to the classics and how they should be, the traditional way. Like, for frick's sake, I bought the damn fan book, didn't I?
True.
And while we're on that, regarding, and that's the thing, Sonic. I told you about the Sonic, the bit where Sonic the Hedgehog was part re-released on Nintendo, and the only reason for that is because they stopped making Sega consoles. So I think they were about to sell the bankrupt the idea for Sonic, and Nintendo said, "Hey, we'll take over for you and keep the idea of it alive, but you're gonna have to pay us a lump sum money for it." And they agreed because again, Sonic is such a grand character. At that point, it's not just about the money; it's about keeping an idea and a really classic like die-hard franchise alive. You know, Sonic being one of them. So
fair enough. Yes, you got your procedure on Wednesday, which will be by the time you get that done Wednesday, that'll be my Thursday morning. So yeah, all right.
if I could cross my toes, I would, sweetheart.
Yeah, just try and let us or let me know or let us know.
All right, hold on, I can actually do this. Hold on.
That'd be great.
I may not be able to cross my toes. But yeah, it's stupid. Oh, it's the other way. All right, that's that. That's that. That's that.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, well done. Good grace. Well done.
Hey, that hurts though. that hurts to cross all them fingers. You know. Speaking of which, I got a story to tell you, Chuck. Since we're talking fingers and toes and stuff, we had a horse. Did I ever tell you used to live on an actual farm, like 20 acres? I don't know if I've told anyone in your.
I don't think you have, no.
No, well, okay. Back when I lived in Farmington, in high school days, go figure, when I had the Xbox and all that. If you hear like booming sounds, we don't have thunder here. That's my brother's TV downstairs. Just a heads up in case you can hear it. Anyway, back when I lived on the farm in Farmington, which is a 20-acre farm and then some, we had this big ass Clydesdale horse. My foster mom was going to keep his name as Bo because that was his name that came with him. I said, no. She's like, well, what do you want now? I'm like, add another Bo to that. You got Bobo. She's like, that's a good name. But regardless, let's get to the point. So one day, I had to feed the horses, Bailey. Hey, I'm walking back to the house, and Bobo decides to come and greet me. So I openly let him come up to me. That big ass horse, we're talking a Clydesdale here. Okay?
Yep.
Colossal size horse steps on my foot.
That's gonna hurt.
And I'm not wearing steel toes, brother. Not even good to cowboys. I'm wearing them cheap ass rubber boots. That horse stepped on my left foot. And now, because that horse did that, you know how all your toes are supposed to clamp down like this?
Mm-hmm.
That's all that clamps down.
Oh.
He just... And I don't blame the horse. He's a nice boy. It was kind of a funny interaction. It hurt for 2 seconds. And I'm like... And it was funny, the interaction with the horse. He and I both looked down. And I looked up at him. He looked back up at me. I'm like, Bobo, can you please get off my foot? And he listened. He backed off my foot. So it's kind of a weird situation. But yeah, that's why my toes don't clamp down here far, at least on that foot. The right foot, they all can clamp down easily. So yeah, I have nerve damage on my pinky toe and the toe next to it on the left foot. So, but somehow I'm still able to walk around. So
I'm pretty surprised because that'll be a fair amount of weight.
Yeah, and not to mention
a lot of
the
weight.
left foot is on the left leg with the left knee that was injured recently. I've had a lot of things happen to my left leg area, like the foot issue with the nerve damage, the knee. It's like, what the hell? Leave my left leg alone. Jesus. But hey, potato.
Give me a sec.
Maggie says, Chuck, you should go to the rugby game this weekend.
Yeah, I have been.
Jesus, how loud does he have to have that TV? Jesus. Sorry, my brother's like got a TV that's booming. It's like, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
My adopted brother downstairs has these like we call them Bose speakers. You ever seen that brand before?
Oh, yeah.
It's not even just one of them little ones or two side ones. It's a whole elongated one that goes to TV. I'm like, dude.
Oh,
Try
yeah.
that.
It's
And we and,
the soundbar.
and I don't judge him for that. My only issue is that if the old man Bill wakes up, he's gonna be pissed. Bill, I mean. So, and then I have to hear about it in the morning. So,
If you'd have seen, I'm just trying to.
luckily for me,
I can
Bill's
find it.
become quite the sound sleeper. So.
If you'd have seen my speaker layout when I was in Perth, you would have loved it. I mean, loved it. So I had.
I don't doubt it. You New Zealanders seem to know how to get your equipment set up pretty good.
So I had.
Frick, all you people from the UK seem to have good equipment and know how to set it up properly. So. I don't know what it is. It's like everyone from the UK, Ireland, Scotland, New Zealand. Y'all know your stuff about setups.
I'm a tinkerer, and I will.
Well, that's the other reason. So.
And I will plug away, and I will keep going until I make it absolutely.
Hold on.
I can't find my pictures. So I had this when we built our house in Perth.
Okay. Chuck, with all due respect, hold off on that. Talk to Chuck. I'm gonna start yelling at this brother downstairs.
Well, it's not bothering me. It's not bothering anybody.
It's bothering me because I don't like the idea of it with my old man housemate. If he wakes up, he's gonna So I need to yell at my brother real quick.
All right, go for it. And Maggie, to answer your question, I've got pictures somewhere. I know I have, but geez, I'll be buggered if I know around. So I started looking yesterday, actually, while we were on the other live stream, and then I looked again today. But tickets actually don't go on sale until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and there is absolutely no indication of how much they are. The good thing is that the bus goes there, so I can get the bus there. 7:05 kickoff. 7:05. 7:45. 7:55. 8:35. Getting to the city, couple of beers in the city, get home on the bus. Good stuff. So it's doable, but it all depends on how much the tickets are. There is absolutely no indication whatsoever. Unless I go to well, that's not the next match, is it? Idiot. Results. So there's no way. There's just no way of knowing how much the tickets are.
I'm back.
Hey.
Would it be okay if I unplug my headphones and listen to your story while I quickly make up some food rations? I'm getting kind of hungry, so I will unplug my headphones from the computer. That way I can still hear your story.
Yeah, no, go for it, my friend.
Yeah. Tell your story. I'll be listening.
Yes. So we were when we built our house back in 2013. Flipping heck! And we had this theatre room, and I'd got this. In my head, I knew exactly how I wanted the theatre room. So I went out and bought a chickens. What do you call it? I can't even remember what you call it now. A sound system with all surround sound and a radio and CD and DVD and all that good stuff.
Regardless, I moved myself away from the camera real quick. I have my thing set up, so
that's okay.
So I can prep food while talking to you. So.
That's all good. So I bought that. I'm still trying to think what it's called, but it was a sound mixer.
Then I
bought speaker. It's not speaker, the actual unit that you plug everything into.
Stereo?
It's sort of stereo. It'll entertainment system, yeah. So and then I bought a set of 7.1 surround sound speakers. Two uprights. Two uprights, two fronts, two rears, and a boombox. And the wires, when they were building the house, I bought enough wire to put some speakers in the patio in the back of the house, because this entertainment unit, you could switch it to speakers A and speakers B. So I ran cables through the wall and across the ceiling and out to the patio, and then I ran cables up the wall to the back of the room for the surround speakers, and I also ran a cable for a headset, a talking headset, and that ran up and down and came out down the side of the chair where I used to sit. I bought a 75-inch 3D TV, and an entertainment unit, a piece of furniture to put everything in and on. And when we moved in and got settled and stopped doing the husband stuff, and I went to the boys' room and I plugged everything in, and I was playing Call of Duty on the PS. What did I have at the time? I think I had a PS3 at the time.
Yeah.
And hooked that up to the Wi-Fi. The TV was on the Wi-Fi and all that sort of stuff. And I was playing Call of Duty online in 3D through the headphones, sitting on my couch, and also had it on the speakers as well. And man, what a setup! And,
yeah, y'all know your setups, brother. It seems like anyone else in that UK area seems another setup, like speakers, PC, all them shits.
I just knew what I knew what I wanted. I envisaged it. The couch that we bought was a leather couch from Super A-Mart.
You said couch, right? Did you say leather couch or what was it?
Yeah, a leather. Yeah, a leather.
Damn.
And it was to within 20 millimeters of each side of the width of the room. It was literally custom made.
Nice.
So yeah, that cost me $2,200.
$2,200. Is that US dollars measurement or New Zealand dollars?
That was Aussie dollars. This was all Australia at the time.
Oh yeah. All right. I'll do the math on that later, but continue.
I don't know. Convert Australian 2,000. Oh God, I hate this thing. It goes so quick. Convert 2,200 AUD to USD.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 1,500 bucks. 1,500.
Okay, so you just converted it to US dollars?
Yeah.
$1,500 for a couch. I would have yelled at one of my family members. They made a purchase like that, and not because I'm scolding them. But to tell them like, hey.
Oh, look, it's not something that I would normally do, but it was, it was our first house together, and
yeah, I hear you. First house together, you gotta make it look good,
Oh,
I wouldn't know much about it because I've never bought my own place, but I get the idea.
And what else did? Oh, so I also ran a HDMI from that console to the patio, so you could put a DVD in the unit, switch the headphones, and the unit the DVD would play on the TV with the sound coming from the speakers up above.
Nice, brother. Y'all know your stuff. You come to America, no one knows shit about technology, it seems. Right here in New England, I've noticed that a lot more people that come here from other states know their stuff. Like, you go around New England, there's a lot of people that aren't tech savvy. Me, I'm pretty tech savvy, but when it comes to, like, instead of, like, wiring and all that stuff, I'm not very, on that point. But,
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of people that can connect wires, wire them together, weld them, and all that. You get stuff, tinkering and working and stuff. You got me, a computer techie, an emulation techie. I'm not all about taking parts apart and rewiring and all that. That's not something I have with skill set. So I'm still working on.
Oh yeah, I'm also pretty good at that. Like I said, I like to tinker, and I'll take something apart. I'll take something apart very, very slowly and carefully, and remember where things are, and if necessary, draw a diagram and just remember. But yeah.
Chuck, hold that thought. I thought I had enough water in my jug to do this from here. I have to go to the bathroom to collect some water.
That's all right, man.
So sit tight. I'll be right back to finish the rest of your story. I promise.
Don't stress. Don't stress.
You are a smart individual. I'm actually intrigued by the story. Just sit tight. Respect.
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, so it's so it's like I say, apparently it's Father's Day. I didn't know, to be honest. So quick picture. That's my dad. Oops, no, it's not. Hello. Shall I add it to the stage? There we go. So that's my dad and my old man. He left us 36 and a half years ago. And then another picture somewhere. Where did flipping heck. Oh, hang on. Is it here? Pictures, I think it's in there.
I'm back, so I have. Uh-oh.
Hey, it's all good.
No, we have that echo thing again.
Oh, hang on. Let me close that.
Hello?
Okay.
You're good. You're good.
All right.
You're good.
Okay.
See any story?
It's because I'm running on. I'm running on 2 hard drives, but I've also got my old hard drive saved on 1 hard drive. So I'm technically running on 3 hard drives.
Yeah.
And I cannot remember where everything is. It's an absolute nightmare.
Okay.
I just. Hang on, what's this one here? Oh, it doesn't matter. I was just trying to find a picture, but it's okay.
Yeah, you're fine. Take it down.
So I was just saying, saying it's apparently Father's Day, but
Father's Day, you say? Yeah, I heard that was coming up. To be fair, Chuck, I never really celebrated Father's Day growing up because Dad was never around. So,
I hear you on that one.
I guess what we had remedied that situation with was, I guess if you think about it, Grandma's more the motherly figure, and my mom kind of identified as the father figure in a way because she was the breadwinner and all that stuff. So if you think about it, Grandma's just like the mother figure, and Mom being the breadwinner, hardworking mom, or Dad. Oh,
yeah, I hear. Hello, you. Oh no, no, she's gone.
What? She was just here.
No, she'll be back. Oh, she's oh, no, she sent me a message earlier that her laptop's. Oh, that's one question I was going to ask. This will be interesting.
How is this?
Okay, spill the beans on this laptop that you bought probably about 12 months ago.
No, 2 years ago. I was making my bed last night and I had it plugged into the charger and I put it on the table and I tripped over it and it fell on the floor.
Oh,
and it bent the charger, and then when I went to pull the charger out, half the charger's in the laptop.
Sorry, that's a microwave. Sorry, that's a
microwave.
That's
fixable. I took it in this morning, and it's going to be $250 to fix and a new charger.
I'll do it for 100.
Well, it's too bad. What? And then by the time I send it to you, that'll be another $100 right there. And to send it back, that's another $100, and that'll take about 6 months.
Oh, I'm not that bad. Yeah, because basically what you're going to do is obviously turn it over, unscrew the base, and then you've got the charger, and you've got to poke it out and put the new.
Yeah, probably I did think about trying to undo it myself last night, and then I was like, "That's a bad idea. Just leave it."
Well, you got warranty issues and shit like that, and if you poke the wrong thing, then yeah, that's
so
dear.
And I said, you know what? I said to myself, "Don't trip over that cord, Margaret. Don't trip over that cord."
Whatever you do. In fact, the last thing I said to myself.
And that pretty much, I mean, not the same, but I dropped my last laptop. That's how I fucked my last one. But that was off the bed, not off. But yeah. And some idiot is working today.
Oh, really? Today?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What time?
4:30 till 9:30. It's 5 hours.
Bit of pocket money.
Yeah, to fix my computer.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, I'm back.
Probably about the right amount.
Sorry about that. I'm also real quick. My condolences to your eardrums, Chuck, because you're the one wearing headphones other than me.
Why are we sending condolences to Chuck?
His eardrums, because the microwave went off. So.
Oh no, it didn't really.
And he's wearing his headphones. And I wasn't muted, so. But Maggie, how are you, love?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Chuck, you got that echo thing going on again. I don't know if it's
I think no, it's not me. Well, it could be me.
I don't know. StreamYard's weird. I don't even blame any of it. Like StreamYard's been weird lately.
Well, I mean, I hope not, because I pay for this goddamn thing. Is it still there?
He's got a mouthful of pasta in his mouth. No, I don't think so. It's gone. Oh.
All right. No, it's pointing at me. It looks like it's me. But it's I've got nothing open. I've got absolutely...
Yeah, but what did you do the other week?
I have no idea.
Could it be your settings?
He clicked a couple of buttons and fixed it.
Hold on.
Yeah, but I mean that's not the point.
Chuck, when you go into your audio settings via Steam, you not only have to have echo cancellation off, you have to have automatically adjust your mic volume on, like clicked, and also reduce background noise clicked. You have to have all those checked off: echo cancellation, reduce background noise, and the automatically adjusted mic volume. In your audio settings in the gear on StreamYard, just look down below.
I don't normally have reduced mic because there's no noise here. There's nothing.
Doesn't matter. It also works as an additive to stop the echo otherwise. Okay, I don't know how, but it does.
Well, everything's switched on and done. So
check 1, check 2. Check 1, check 2. It remedied it, so we're good.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you normally have to have all them 3 things checked. Someone told me that on another panel.
Good to know. Good to know. Right, what else was I gonna mention something else as well.
But I can't believe the tickets aren't even on sale.
Tickets?
I know. Not until tomorrow morning.
That's crazy.
So that's
sell
out. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So like 4 days. It will sell out. And there's absolutely, like I said, there's no indication of how much they cost.
So like hotcakes, you say?
They will sell like hotcakes. What's the capacity? Capacity is only 17,000. It's gonna. If I can get one, I might go. But I'm wearing my jersey. Fuck that.
Your red and black jersey?
Fuck that. Yeah, I'll be.
Or is there another color? Is there another color in there?
Well, red, black, and yellow, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Red and black and yellow versus red and black.
Yeah, but I'll be there. But yeah, I mean, the chances, pretty freaking slim. And it's going to be the last game at this stadium as well, because
the new one's being built.
It is, and I don't know what.
Chuck, look in the chat. Paraquote's here in the chat, by the way. She said hello to us.
Blinking name.
All 3 of us. So, Paraquote said hello to all 3 of us, by the way.
Hey,
hi, Paraquote.
Paraquote played bingo with me earlier, so that was all good.
I love Paraquote sweets.
I think it's 1. I think 1 have got the rights for it. One New Zealand stadium. Here we go.
Oh, Vodafone.
Yeah, I know. I still say Vodafone.
That was not enough rations. I'm still hungry, so I'm gonna prep another batch real quick.
Okay. Do as you please, Retro. Have a party if you want.
I was just just go for it, son. You don't have to tell me anything.
I love you guys' references, which makes me question why am I not here more often? All right, be right back.
So it's going to open April next year. Fuck it. What a waste of time. So it's going to cost about $6,000 gazillion.
Yeah, we knew this.
$683 million, and for 30,000 seats. $30,000.
How's the cathedral?
Oh, don't even go there. That's another shit show. Hey, Robin's here as well. G'day, Robin. Oh god, that's another shit show. People are actually starting to spark up about it lately, saying that it's it's only been 13 years and it's still not complete. It's the center. It's the icon of Christchurch city centre, and it's not ready. It hasn't been finished. It's way over budget, like seriously over budget. No, we're not talking about Birmingham City. You came in a little bit late there. We're talking about a stadium down in Christchurch. Stadium cost. Oh shit balls. Okay, so you think 683 was expensive? So Optus Stadium in Perth, which seats 60. It can 61,266 during AFL, 65,000 during rugby, because they make it rectangular. I don't know how they do that, and 70,000 in a concert, and that cost 1.6 billion. Record attendance was 73,092 during Ed Sheeran. Jeez, that's almost been out in 10 years. So if you think 683 is expensive, $1.6 billion. Wow.
Yeah, but that speaks like
like
quadruple the amount.
No, only double.
Oh, only double.
Only double, and nearly 3 times the cost. And it doesn't have car parks.
Okay.
It was all designed. The whole thing was incredibly designed and beautifully designed. Oh my god, I sound like somebody else there. It was beautiful. It was big and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful design, and so they designed it to have buses. And so where the stadium is, just to the south of it, is the bus terminus. So the buses come in, and then they park all along. They go around a loop, and then so you drop off on this side to go in. They go around a loop, and then they pick up on this side, and they drive out. And traffic management allows the buses to just flow. It stops all the vehicles like in the junctions. It's a brilliant idea. Then you have the train station. Then you have a train station, which is about a 2-minute walk, 3-minute walk, and that covers both lines, both the north and south lines, and the east line. Sorry, so you can get a train to anywhere that you. So and when you buy a ticket for any venue, the cost of transport is built into your ticket. So it's free to get there. So, but after stadium is fantastic. And one stadium will be pretty good. But
Sorry, I keep playing with buttons and I shouldn't because I'm on my phone and I don't know what I'm doing.
no, that's all right. Been there, done that. Also, what's his face? One stadium that's not going to have any car parks because it's right in the middle of the city.
But at least Australia, New Zealand has the worst public transport ever.
It's fucking disgusting. It's honestly, I've never known such bad public transport. I mean, you know, I appreciate that we haven't got the population. I get that. But to not have a rail link from Auckland Airport to Auckland is it's idiotic.
Chuck,
Yes.
I hate to be that guy. My shit just glitched, which is an indicator that my Wi-Fi adapter needs to close. So you're gonna have to let me go, brother. When that Wi-Fi adapter gets really hot, it means it needs time to cool. Normally, I just stick the Wi-Fi adapter in the refrigerator for an hour or two. So I may or not be back, but
Mate, don't stress. Please don't stress. Don't worry.
no, I don't. I just let you know, brother. It's called courtesy. So my
You
mom.
can go. You can go have a party now, eh, Retro?
No, I'm just gonna eat my meal and wait for that stinking Wi-Fi stick of a thing. Cool.
Hey, go have a go have a party without us.
Oh, trust me, I wish I could, but I got people downstairs. I'll yell at my ass. So.
Or just tell them to join you, or put earplugs in.
I mean, I would, but they're all from Nepal. They're not about that kind of life, but they don't party like I do. All right.
They don't party like it's 1999.
1999. Yeah,
I don't think so.
Not
Not even them. I'll catch you guys later. I'll probably be back if you're still alive in about an hour when this stupid thing closes. I just I hate how this room becomes a convection of it. So I'll be back if you're still alive. Just
no dramas.
What they call please stand by.
Yes, stand by, caller. Stand by.
That's what I meant. Thank you, Chuck. Later.
All right, boy. Okay. Right, stadium. Okay, so I've just discovered where the stadium is. It's two streets away from the bus interchange.
Oh, well, that's all right.
So you get off, walk up onto Litchfield Street, over another street, and you're there. So, but if you can imagine how many buses are going to be, I'm trying to see if there's any reference on how transport is going to work. It is going to be a bit weird. And it also does look quite impressive. Okay, so 30,000 seats, 25,000 permanent and 5 temporary, 36,000 capacity for large concerts. And it's under roof as well. It's going to have an actual roof. It's not going to have a
retractable roof.
Yeah, which would make sense really, because I think it's going to get pretty hot. It could get hot. I just want to know what the transport layout is going to be, because I can't see if there's room for buses to like pull up alongside, then drop off.
For the new stadium.
Yeah, it'll be pandemonium at the transport centre, because our transport centres, it's one of those where the buses pull in and then people jump on, and then the bus reverses out and drives off. And I think there's about 10, 12 lanes. Oh, sorry, paracord. Sorry, Danny.
That's all right.
So buses pulling out and trying to cross over each other. There's going to be, especially if you've got 25,000 people going for a rugby match.
Planning a road trip?
No. We've just been talking about the new sports stadium that's going to be down in Christchurch. Opens next year. But it's the fact that there's no parking. It's in the middle of the it's literally in the middle of the city, so there's absolutely no parking. So and Christchurch doesn't have a train system, so they're going to be totally reliant on the buses.
Doesn't sound very smart.
Well,
This is the world of New Zealand.
Somebody's done their homework somewhere and figured out that that's the best idea, but and I was just explaining that the stadium in Perth, where I used to go and watch AFL and the rugby, the rugby and the cricket. That also didn't have car parks, but it had an incredibly fluid and awesome bus system and a train station 2 minutes away that went in all directions away from the station. So that was just a beautiful layout, but at the cost of 1.6 billion Australian, which is a lot of money.
Fans, who needs fans?
1.6 billion to 1.6 AUD to USD. So that'll be just over a billion US and NZD, and over 1.7 billion New Zealand. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
And no parking.
And no parking. But I've been there lots of times, lots and lots of times, and you plan it. You look at the schedule. You know, you're at home and you go, right, I want to be there beforehand. Say like half an hour or an hour before, just to go to the bar. And so you catch the train, you get off, you walk, particularly on the bus. The bus drops you here. You walk about 100 meters, and you go straight into the bar. You have a couple of beers, and the siren starts to yakka. So, oh, sorry, dude. The siren starts to go off, and then you walk about 200 meters to the stadium, and that's it. It's brilliant. Okay,
just real quick.
Yes, sir.
I'm on my laptop.
That's all good. Don't stress, brother.
I'm hearing an echo again. Sorry to be a dick.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Don't know what to say.
I don't know.
Don't know what to say.
Wait. Stop. I don't hear the echo anymore. I don't even know what the frick is going on.
It might be paracord. I'm not sure. Hello, PJC. I think you know the answers to that question.
I don't think it's paracord.
Yeah.
What did I do?
No, it's not you, Sweets. I'm defending you because she's not muted and I don't hear the echo. So, Chuck, it's
I
not even
was
you.
hearing it, but not now.
Yeah, exactly. So,
It's
StreamYard's... I don't know what's going on.
Well,
probably, is it me?
No, it's
That
not even
makes-
you, Sweets.
that makes-
Whatever happened, it got fixed. So, Chuck, don't touch anything. Hands up. Don't touch anything.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm not.
touch
I,
anything.
I don't like. I don't like. Honestly, I don't like opening another browser just to do research. So, unfortunately, everybody else is going to have to do research, or I can do it on my phone.
Well,
Yeah,
I
so-
can't because don't have another device.
Y'all want to see my PC stuff since you're on my laptop and you have the opportunity to see it?
Actually, that's what I should do. Is I should boot up my laptop.
Regardless, this is my setup. Am I aiming this correctly? Monitor, keyboard, mouse, and then of course PC.
I wonder if.
We paid
I might look-
45. Yeah, y'all gonna be surprised about this PC. Paid $45 free shipping for it.
What you last used it in the Stone Age, Chucky?
Oh,
What-
Jesus!
what
She
my-
pulled the
yeah.
damn doozy on you. Jesus.
I was just. I don't even know where the charging cable is.
For that, Maggie, I will plus some Boston tea for that one. That's a drinkable moment.
What was I going to say? No, that's actually a good idea. So I can have
Actually, hang on, do you even have a charger for it? Wasn't that the
Yeah.
issue?
No. I got one from
PB Tech?
PB Tech. Yeah, I had to shoot out to PB Tech in I think fucking Rickerton. Jeez, that was a nightmare.
I was going to say it was charged by magic.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, it's it.
I'm freaking fumbling everything. I'm having that same condition that my mother has, which drops things all the time, and our hands don't work half the time. Swear to God, it runs
Just-
the family.
Just talk amongst yourselves for a quick moment.
Take your time, Chicky boy. We'll be here. Yeah,
Uh-oh, he didn't put anybody in charge.
No, he didn't.
no.
We're all in.
So we can F shit up in our legal names. Just kidding. Let's not do that to Chippy. That boy's been stressed for the past week.
I'm sure he would have left you in charge, Paracord.
Oh, I don't know. I guess,
Hey, Paco, wherever you're from, do they have, I wanted to ask this because we had a Denny's up here in New Hampshire, and we don't have a Friendlies up here where we are either. Do you have any Friendlies or Denny's where you're at?
Hang on a sec.
Yeah, there's a Denny's nearby and a Friendly's not too far from here.
So that debunks my ideology of the two companies being bankrupt or anything. Okay, y'all probably anyone that knows what Big Lots is and where that are probably from the US to have a Big Lots. Yeah, Big Lots last year filed for bankruptcy, so there are no more. So there are no more Big Lots around. So I'm fearing for all my favorite places. Denny's, Friendlies, all of them. So I'm kind of jokingly waiting for Walmart to bankrupt because I fucking hate that place. So
I don't think that's going to happen.
I know, but it's a boy can dream, can't he? The only
Sorry,
reason-
my turn to apologise. I'm going to make a cup of tea.
Yeah, go ahead. I already
Just-
fixed myself Boston tea, so you're good.
But he's from Birmingham. Yeah, I'm from Birmingham. I don't mind telling everybody that.
Well, I'm not in Birmingham or from there, but I was born in a place in Washington called Bellingham, where my mother. Then I also got, I'm just slowly learning stuff about my babyhood. So,
Which couldn't have been too long ago in your case.
what are you trying to say, Pat Clay? What What are you trying to say? Now you got yourself in a little bit of a verbal pickle. What you trying to say, sweetheart? What you trying to say right now? You call me a baby? Is that what you're saying?
That you're still a kid.
I'm 27, woman.
Yeah, kid.
You my freaking jab, Jeff. Listen, I may be 27, but let me tell you something. I feel like I'm 40.
No.
If you know what I had to deal with on a daily basis, and
No.
my maturity level, and the way I can pull sarcasm out of a hat, yeah, you'd think I act like I'm 40. So, I got people I'm friends with in both live arm. They say, and I'll say my first name because it's actually listed on my channel as the description of my first name. They go, Zach, you don't seem like you're 27. I'm like, yeah, tell brother how to. They say, yeah, you seem like you're at least 40 or 50 years old as an old man. I'm like, yeah, what are you trying to say? They say, well, anytime we see you in the morning, you look like a grumpy old man that just got out of bed. I'm like, go figure. Also, while we're on that subject, I can't tell if it was last year or the year before. It had to be last year because I had my full long hair at the time and a full-fledged kind of beard. My mom, the aunt, and my sister came to pick me up. These are weekend stuff. And I was sitting in the lawn chair sleeping. I overheard because they had the windows rolled down. Auntie said something to my mother about me looking like a sad old man, homeless old man sleeping in a chair. I woke right up. I'm like, excuse me? And
what did you just say?
No, I was a little bit more blunt. I'm like, what the you just say to me right now? So, Auntie's like, oh, I'm shutting up. I'm like, you better. I'm going to have to come over there and give you a sweet talking to, Auntie. I don't care if you're older than me or not. I'll give a talking to anybody that says about me.
Family. What would we do without them?
Well, we have a motto in my
Damn
family, and I finally got, well, I've had it for a while, but Maggie and Paracord probably have not seen this. Well, maybe Paracord. I know Chuck has. All right, hold on. Chuck, did you see what I'm holding, buddy?
I know. I've seen it, mate, and I love it.
Oh,
you know I love it.
that's cute.
My mother approved of this purchase. I sent her the pictures. Says, hey, you send me the funds. I'm buying this off the team. She's like, bet. And I'm like, all right. Excuse me. Says if it was possible to frame this shit and put it on a wall, I would. So, instead,
Mate, you don't need to frame it. It's blue tack.
It doesn't matter. I don't tack it either. I just, hey, watch this. Watch this. You want to watch? It's a. Yeah, I got better spot than your blue tacks. This was far here. No. You know, if this cord wasn't so short to my headphones, I'd be better off. That.
Just take them off, dear. Take them off.
Good.
I've got an extension cord for my headphones.
Man, I got a soft spot for people. It's called quicksand.
So if I want to watch TV in bed, which my bed is just over there, then I get the extension cord. I get the extension cord, plug that in there, lie in bed,
Hold on,
grab the mouse.
Did you just say your bed's like right over across from you?
Yeah.
Like particularly right there, like what you're saying. No shit, because look what's right across from you, brother.
There you go.
Yeah, see, you and I live in the same book.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. Yeah, and my big TV is just over there. So
I have a TV. I mean,
so if I want to watch a movie or anything, I just climb into bed, put
I
the
have a TV
phone,
too, but I don't use it.
put the
Can't,
phone, put
I have
put
the
the
remote.
extension in.
Yeah. I have the remote for that TV. It's a Roku TV. I just gotta get batteries for the damn remote. Excuse me. I have to get a damn batteries for remote. And let me tell you something. But the amount of money I make weekly via $15 allowance, again, it's from SSDI, but they call it my allowance because they like the child stuff.
The issue with watching TV in bed is you
Mhm.
go to sleep within 5 minutes.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah, but
while
I
we're
don't.
on that subject,
I don't.
you know, you know what I
I
used to
can't.
do,
I,
Chuck, before I even got back on the YouTube basis, brother. Like when I first moved here after moving away from my old provider home, I had literally no device that I could YouTube on, like get content on. All I had was a fucking shitty ass phone. Excuse my French, Paragon. I am sorry. But to be truthful, I am from New England, so we're a bunch of swearing people. We all cuss like sailors over here. But anyway, regardless, I had a really crappy phone when I first came here. The room was bare. We're talking like there were only a few things in this room, and now look what's become of it. There's a hockey table there, everything. Regardless, so my pleasure in life before getting back on the YouTube career basis on my old channel before this one was, you see that TV right there? That's why I did daily was binge watch stuff on YouTube via Roku because I didn't like any of the the free stuff like Flow TV. I didn't like the idea of the ads being too long because if you look at a YouTube ad versus Pluto TV ads are a lot longer than YouTube ads.
oh
So
yeah,
why
yeah,
I did so what I did was I had that phone, right? I would watch people's live streams, people I was friends with, and text in the chat on my phone while watching on there. So it was
We've
a fascinating.
we've got a system over here. Well, I say
Mhm.
system. We've got Freeview. Unfortunately, I can't get it because I've got no aerial. But so I watch TVNZ and TV3 Maggie. I watch them on the desktop, and I can watch something like because Magnum PI has just been picked up by New Zealand TVNZ,
Magnum
and
PI, huh?
yeah,
We're talking
and so
porn stash Selleck. All right.
no, the new Magnum. Well, they say the new
Whoa, whoa,
Magnum,
whoa,
but
whoa, 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 whoa.
10 years old Magnum.
No. Now stop. You're telling me there's another Magnum PI series that I didn't even know about?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Please stand by while I Google this shit, because I'm
Hang
not
on.
pissed at the man new one. I'm kind of pissed that I didn't know about it. Shit.
Yeah, me too.
Wait.
I don't know. Is it any good?
Oh shit, yeah.
Paracord didn't know her. Maggie, did you know about this?
It's a little bit far fetched, but
Maggie, can you hear me, sweet? Did you know about this new Magnum PI?
I know the TV program he is talking of. I didn't watch it.
Okay, I'll give you a pass, sweet.
Yeah, the only one I know of is Tom Selleck.
Well, regardless, here's the thing. Tom Selleck, I've seen in two other things. Quigley Down Under
Yeah.
and Blue
Excellent.
Bloods. So, and
Excellent.
Anyway,
also
Yeah.
you gotta remember he was the spokesperson for AEG commercials regarding the insurance.
where was your story going, Chucky?
Adverts. So yeah, you put on something from TVNZ, and you're watching away, and then next thing you know, boom, advert, and
Boom.
it goes on for. It's almost like watching live on TV because the adverts just go on and
It's-
on.
I would
and
say
on.
it's equivalent to watching paint dry, just more Pictionary.
You just
So.
fucking like I'm watching this on the internet. Like, the internet's free. Why are you making me watch adverts?
You know, something. Speaking
I
of
can't-
paint dry, me and
can't
Jack
find the
Hobson
intro.
tested that there real quick. So me and Jack were talking on DMs. He's like, "You think?" We were talking about the quote saying like watching paint dry, and then I brought up the idea of, "You think there's live streams for that?" He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "That people actually make live streams of watching paint dry." So I got curious. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll play bowl. And I looked it up, and there some idiot actually did a live stream of his paint wall dripping dry, and I'm like, mother. Who's the actor?
Jimenez, Jay Hernandez. Jay Hernandez.
Wait, Jane Hernandez. Jay Hernandez.
And her name, I don't need to look her name up.
Yeah.
Perdita Weeks is her name. Oh yes, I know.
You telling me you got a celebrity crush right now, brother? That I didn't even know about.
Perdita Weeks. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, please. I'm up to around about season 3, I think, at the moment, because I was watching it from Australia via my VPN, but my VPN has expired, and then just as it happens, TVNZ have picked it up, so I'm very happy about that. Nice. Suits LA. No, thank you. You can keep that. I'm not watching Suits LA.
LA. Yeah, and while we're talking about LA, that's actually where the call. I hate to revert back there, but I'm not even going to talk about the facts about Jason anymore. But I will tell you the setting for Call Wars. The cartel takes place in LA. Go figure. Like anytime there's a reference to cartel reference in anything, LA. Every game that's referenced cartel or anything like that, LA. So.
Hold on here. We have to acknowledge the presence of the Supreme Overlord of Northwest Mexam.
Wait. I've been waiting to do this all night. Hold on. We're not
worthy.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, quite agree with that.
His head won't fit down the bloody fiber line.
Don't worry, it will all fit under the dome.
You mean to tell me y'all don't watch Wayne's World? Get the hell out my car.
Just don't encourage him, as they say. Don't encourage him.
Also, I have to say, I am surprised that you finally got Magnum PI. It only took like 40 years or something.
It's it is actually quite good. He still drives the Ferrari, which is pretty cool.
No Tom Selleck though.
No Tom Selleck, but Jay Hernandez, I like him. I like him as an actor. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, but make a new show, not a rehash of an old show.
They butchered, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I agree with our boy Robin, because I feel like every time they try to make a reverb of anything that they butcher it. Look what happened with the new Hawaii 5.0.
Hey, Chrissy.
Yeah, that was a bit of a hash. Dude, there actually is a Hawaii 5.0 crossover as well within Magnum PI, because it's based in obviously Honolulu.
I've never seen the Hawaii 5.0 stuff.
Wasn't there a Hawaii 5.0 crossover with the original Magnum PI back in the day too? Didn't they cross that over with the original shows too?
I didn't think they were on at the same time.
Doesn't matter.
No.
I mean, isn't Magnum a lot older than?
Yeah, I was going to say Hawaii 5.0 was probably 70s, wasn't it?
It doesn't matter. Magnum PI was around that time too.
No, it was 80s. No, 80s. Bastard.
So you're telling me the Hawaii 5.0 didn't go on in the 80s? Well, shit.
Hang on.
Well, real quick.
1968.
Jesus.
I was going to say it had to, because I barely Hawaii 5.0, the old one.
Regardless, y'all just dodged
1968.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I really don't remember it.
1968 to 1980.
I can't even imagine it in the 60s.
Well, regardless, y'all just dodged the sarcasm bullet, because if he said 69,
I would have been about 7 or 8 years old, though.
And Magnum.
Maggie, how you doing, sir?
And then Magnum was 1980 to 1988. So no, absolutely no crossover at all.
Okay, that I remember.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't.
Who doesn't? Oh, come on. I was 18 when it finished. Come on.
I was about a year.
You know? Anyone else watch the Dirty Harry movies? You know, Clint Eastwood.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
100%.
wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
That's good, the bad, and the ugly, sweets.
Yeah.
You know, I actually did a bit for my mother. I called her that one time. I played the music while she was on. I think she was on this computer, and I had the camera turned around. I was playing the music on here, and I pulled out my Black and Decker drill holster using that. There, I had a cowboy outfit, and I was doing the bit with the music. She's like, "Ha ha ha, cute!" And I'm like, "You're welcome, America."
Here's a little fun fact. So the original Magnum PI, season 7, episode 17, character Sergeant Michael Donahue, played by hang on, let me come back to it. Sergeant Michael Donahue, a retired New York cop, learns that his beloved granddaughter has been kidnapped by vicious sexual predators during his retirement celebration. He tracks the two killers to Hawaii and enlists Magnum's help without telling me he wants to find the men. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. The sergeant was played by Frank Sinatra.
Oh.
I can't really see it, to be honest.
Not took me
Just
by
feels
surprise.
wrong somehow.
What, Frank Sinatra in a TV series?
No,
Yeah,
not
As a
Hawaii.
police sergeant.
Oh, it's
No,
Frank
in
Sinatra.
Hawaii at all. I can't
In-
remember.
Regardless, Frank
Imagine in West
Sinatra's.
Las Vegas.
Oi, my shtick is that Frank Sinatra's tried acting. Nah, look what happened to Elvis in that industry, brother.
Yeah, but he was in what's it called, the old one, the war movie.
not Hogan's Heroes, the Von Ryan Express.
No, that's not the one I'm thinking of.
Bridge
no.
Too Far, River Kwai.
No.
Hogan's
Blue
not Hogan's,
Hawaii.
I keep saying Hogan's Heroes.
If you're talking Elvis, he was in his own shtick thing.
No.
Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra.
Oh, Frank Sinatra, my bad.
Hang on, I'm having a look.
Dangerous.
While we're at it, can some of you tell me about this celebrity from an action movie? Someone was telling me about him, and one of the guys on Pawn Stars was fascinated by the bird. Steve McQueen or whatever.
From Here to Eternity. That's the one.
That's the one.
Steve McQueen. Can someone please tell a brother who the hell Steve McQueen is?
One of the greatest actors.
Steve McQueen, he was cool. He was the definition of cool.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, I'm not educated. There are certain things.
He defined the word cool.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now I gotta Google it because I like.
Okay,
cool.
he was an actor and a race car driver.
Mm-hmm.
He was a race car driver.
Go figure. Now I know where they came up with Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
That being said, no, I reckon Clint still got him beat in coolness.
Clint.
No one beats Clint at being cool. It's not happening.
You mean Clint Eastwood?
Yeah.
True.
Well, yeah, 100%. No one can beat the boy. Not the boy. No one can beat the man with the fucking 44 Magnum. I don't care who you are, James Bond. I don't care if you
Professor, I am so sorry. I did not see you there. I'm doing some research and I've got it on that screen. I should have it on this screen.
The professor.
I do apologize. I do apologize.
Wait, hold on. Is that actually who I'm thinking of?
That's me, Retro. It's the professor. Don't get twisted.
Okay, regardless, Professor, how you doing? Tell Brother how do.
I'm doing fine up in the Philippines. This is my new wife right here. I'm just posting a pic.
Well, regardless, she's gorgeous. You should be proud of yourself, brother. Congrats.
Oh, I am too proud, man.
Yo. Hey, Professor. I put some puzzle pieces together regarding a game of PS2 emulation going about GTA San Andreas. And I just found out the main antagonist, which is a cop in the game, is played by Samuel L. Jackson.
Get the F out of here.
Yeah. The cop when you're in GTA San Andreas, the one that kidnapped CJ in the cop car and stuff. Yeah, Officer Tenpenny. That's Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter
Awesome
of
game.
fact, Samuel L. is in another game also.
Really?
I think he's in the Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. The one
Yeah.
that's labeled 2027? No. Is he? Because if that's the case, there's two famous actors in that. Because Keanu Reeves.
Keanu's in-
Yeah, he plays Johnny Silverarm.
right. And Samuel L. Jackson is in there too. Trust me.
Okay, hold on. I'll Google it. I believe you. I just want to know who the hell he plays. Jesus.
All right, sweetheart. You take care. Take it easy, and fingers crossed for Wednesday. I'll try and talk to you before then.
Chrissy,
I'll talk to you afterwards.
Chrissy, I agree with your hugs, but at the same time, we ain't gonna hug you, sweet boy. You're hurting, but I'll do play a little butterfly kiss.
You just said, you know that.
Nighty night, hon.
99, sweetheart. Yeah, because I don't think hugging her is the best idea if she's in bed.
No, it wouldn't be a really smart move.
But regardless, I'm blowing her kisses in.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Pretty sweet. You know, Chuck, while we're at it, I talked to my grandma the other night. My G-ma, as we call it. We call it G-ma. So, G-ma, grandma. I was talking to her the other night, and she got a call from my boy Zork, another friend of the channel, or of the YouTube. And let me tell you something. I've been trying to tell Zork, like, hey, you need to call my grandma. She's been trying to talk to you, brother. He's like, yeah? What for? I was like, because you don't call her enough. You offended her on that, and you don't call her enough. So.
What plan?
What?
Why? Where did Joe go?
Hold on, I'm my bad. Let me mute.
Yeah, you might want to, brother. Anyway, regardless, Zork called Grandpa, and they'd be talking for hours. Plus, now Chuck and everyone like Paracord and Robin, my boy Zork on YouTube, he tells me everything that goes on when it comes to my grandma and everything. This was the first time that there was something he didn't tell me that they talked about, and I'm like, because when Graham told me, like, I'm like, damn, Zork normally tells me everything you two talk about. So. So yeah, there was something they tried to keep from me, and I kind of teased Zork a little bit about. I'm not going to discuss it here, though.
Looks like we lost Maggie, which is it's a bit of a shame because I was about to tell her a news story that's just flashed up on my screen.
You can tell me. I like news stories when it comes to the UK.
It involves Hamilton Airport. Hamilton is now flying direct to Australia.
Nice.
Direct to Sydney.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to tell you guys the other night. Like
at the place in New Zealand, Hamilton.
Yes, middle of the North Island.
Regardless, I just remember what I was supposed to, or not supposed to. I was going to tell you guys. Was it yesterday we were on this panel? Was it yesterday? It had to be yesterday. Regardless, Chuck, I was going to tell you. My neighbor next door recently came back from Scotland on a trip. So, and she said it was beautiful. She had a good time. So.
Oh, Scotland is beautiful.
It's gorgeous. I've seen pictures.
Yeah, I've seen pictures.
Rainy.
You just can't understand the people when they talk.
Sure do. It's easy to understand a Scotsman. You throw a whiskey bottle at him. If he throws it back, he likes you. If he throws two back, he really likes you. You know.
You know, I could say screw to that because not because I don't agree with you or don't believe it. I'm part Scottish, and I don't think a whiskey bottle. And me being both Scots and New England is a good idea because Scotland they may take that as let's drink, but you go over here to New England and you throw a whiskey bar or anything at New England, they come after you like.
Yeah, you gotta throw clam chowders at each other in New England.
No. Like it doesn't matter what you throw at the bottle or anything. You throw something at the like. Hey,
I'm not one.
So,
Would that be Jameson? Are they
What?
throwing Jameson? Wasting good whiskey?
Well, I don't give a shit what
Jameson
they throw,
and
man.
good whiskey.
I wouldn't care. Like
No, and Jameson's Irish as well.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yes,
They throw.
Wouldn't be drinking Jameson.
Brothers, I wouldn't have cared if they throw a box of my favorite cereal at me. If they throws anything at me, I'm coming after them.
Retro,
No,
you
if someone
don't
threw
drink.
me some highly, I'd be fine with that.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Guys, Professor just said some legit information. Professor, eat and repeat. What did you say?
Now, you don't drink.
Exactly, I don't. You know why?
I don't know.
Meds.
I'm on meds, and I drink every day.
Yeah,
but you're
well, I
not.
don't drink
It
every day.
depends on what drink. It depends on what meds you're on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
meds you cannot mix with alcohol
To clarify,
too often.
there is one alcohol I get a pass on, and it's only a shot that I'm allowed to have once in a very, 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 very blue moon. A shot of wine. I know it's unorthodox being a shot, but that's
No, retro. Coming from a graduate of AA, there's no such thing as a shot of wine.
exactly. But that's why I get, because that's the measurement I get because of my meds. So
Honestly, though,
not to mention my tolerance for alcohol is very low.
I always remember a sort of quote that one of these TV cooking shows, they do these things and they go, oh, here's a tip for you. With your leftover red wine, pour it into an ice cube shaped thingamajiggy, pop it in the freezer, and next time you've got instant red wine cubes. And I sort of looked at the TV and I went, who the fuck has leftover red wine?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all want that curveball? I'm gonna throw another one.
Who the fuck has leftover red wine?
no, I'd use wine preserver. So
It must be that box one. Yeah.
Oh, box. Oh, goon.
And
oh,
who
no.
the fuck drinks red wine? It's disgusting anyway. White wine is the way to go. A dry white wine.
See, Robin, you and I are two very different
dry.
people. Yeah. No offense, Robin. You and I are two different people when it comes to wine, then, because I hate white wine. I hate red wine too, but I prefer my usual regular.
Yeah, I did.
Regular classic wine.
What? What's your regular wine? Ripple?
Well, no, you have the red wine, you have the white wine, then you have wine. Excuse me.
Meg says she'll catch up with us later. Have a good day or night wherever you are and whatever time it is. So she's taken off.
Chuck, I got to go. Actually, it's 11.
She's probably rushed off to Hamilton Airport to book a ticket to Australia direct flight.
Regardless, Chuck, I actually got to get going too. It's 11, which means these shenanigans are going to go to bed, which means I got to shut up, nut up, and fuck up.
Retro.
Hang
It's
on, mate.
5:11. Okay.
Yeah, it's 3:11. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, you always get the time wrong. Why is
Every
that?
time.
Yeah.
Every time he gets it wrong. I don't know.
I got 11:11.
11:11.
Yo,
Wow.
I'm about. If you two keep it up, I'm about to pull an El Chavo on you. Y'all don't even know that Spanish-based El Chavo. I found it on a television program one time.
My Spanish is, how should I say, limited.
My Spanish is not. Oh,
Una cerveza grande, por favor.
Dude,
That's it.
dos beer, por favor. I can say 2 beers, please, in about 11 different languages.
Yeah, that was
guess
German,
what? Both
That's all you need.
Both of you, cállate la boca. It's me, shut up.
My son was.
Anyway,
Sorry, go on.
regardless, I'm a simple man. If I want a quick laugh, I don't care what they say in Spanish. If something looks like a situation that's about to turn sour, go down funny, I'm watching. like New England is just like New York. Something heats up in a street fight, we watch it. So and we either have our phones out or one of us has to yell, "Kick his ass!" So
Bloody hell.
How do you do that while eating clam chowder?
Clam
no,
chowder.
most of us
Clam
put our clam
chowder.
chowder. No, like Robin. Most of us put our clam chowder down, or the sub or pub sandwich, or even our beer down because we go over, we watch a free fight scene, no charge. It's like, hold this, and then kick his ass, rip his.
I thought it was, an autonomous reflex, like breathing, kind of eating clam chowder for someone in New England. It was sort of similar. You had to do it constantly even while
Well,
sleeping.
newsflash, I fucking hate chowder.
What's his name? Mayor Quimby. Yeah, and you have to eat it with the mayor called Mayor Quimby.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Chowder. Do you remember?
Chowder.
Chowder.
Fucking those good.
I'm thinking of more like the Chowder Show on Cartoon Network. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend.
Never seen.
Now y'all just made me sad because y'all haven't seen it, but that's okay.
I believe
you
there
look
may be a
funny, though.
generational gap here.
Yeah,
Let me
definitely.
explain. Chuck, Cartoon Network is one of those moving pictures in the box, right? Yes.
Excuse me. We talked about this yesterday. I remember Cartoon Network when I was a child. So
Robin,
it was around.
hold on.
Oh, was it like a puppet kind of thing, or?
Hold on, wait a minute. Back up. Yeah, we did talk about this, Aaron. And what the fuck?
Yeah, no. I
Robin,
may
you were
take some
here.
pleasure in mocking Chuck a little bit, just
Well,
a tiny
regardless,
bit.
but verbatim, Robin, you were here. You should know this.
I can't remember.
Yesterday.
I can't remember what was on there.
So.
Yeah, I don't remember any of the actual shows. I just remember watching.
So it's gonna be that, right? Was it good for you?
Oh, Johnny
Bravo.
Bravo. Thank you.
And Johnny Test.
Yeah, Johnny Bravo. And the weird kid, the yellow kid with the big baggy red.
Yeah, that's a bit racial insensitive, Chuck.
T-shirt.
Fucking knew it. He was gonna pull that shit.
He was thick as shit.
Thick as shit. Wait. Well, hold on. Back up. Yellow kid, thick as shit.
Big bag.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
Wow, I have something really inappropriate to say.
Baggy white t-shirt. Hold on.
Let's just pop it in the private chat.
Let's entertain this idea real quick. Hold on. Yellow shit. Big baggy white t-shirt. I freaking know this though. I swear I do.
Yellow.
Someone popped in. Right.
Red. T.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Anyway, how are you, Spirit? You old bastard.
Wait, Indiana Jones and someone put the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. What? Someone typed. Well, Robin did, but Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah,
oh
don't think
no!
about it too much.
No! No!
I think y'all are just trying to play with me right now.
Is it Johnny?
I think y'all doxing me.
No, it
no.
It was in response to a comment Chuck made.
Not Johnny.
Oh, okay, so now I get to go back to brainstorm what that freaking yellow character with a baggy white t-shirt.
I'm desperately trying to think.
I'm drawing a fucking blank, but I know what you're talking about. I swear to God, I do. Baggy white t-shirt, yellow character. The only yellow character I know is
Cow and Chicken as well. Cow and Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
No idea what that is.
Rocko's Modern Life. I think
Uh,
that's more geared towards Nickelodeon, don't you think?
Cat Dog.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, here it is. Oh,
Please
Ed and
share-
Eddie. Ed and Eddie.
Can you show me a picture?
Stand
Yeah, by all
by.
means, because that's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. So.
And I was sort of close in my description. I wasn't 100% there.
Well,
Well, you didn't mention he had brothers, so.
No, I
I've
totally
never
forgot.
seen in my life.
Oh
Ed
yeah,
and
Ed and Eddie. Eddie's the one with the yellow shirt. Chuck,
I was close.
I love you, but you weren't close.
Oh, I was sort of close. I was
not even. You
Nope.
said yellow. You said
No?
yellow character with baggy white shirt. You quit playing with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you say yellow character with baggy shirt, I immediately think of
Yes.
Simpsons, of course.
Simpsons, like
Simpsons,
Homer
yeah.
Simpson.
I was waiting for somebody to say that, but yeah, Ed and Eddie, that was it. Oh God.
Damn, I remember that PS2
Chuck,
game.
why did you seem so apprehensive when I was about to say Simpsons?
It's another ball joke. It's another ball joke, isn't it?
Dexter's Lab.
Oh, yeah. Fairly Odd Parents.
I remember the name, but I have no idea what it looked like.
I Am Weasel. Oh, that was funny.
I Am Weasel. I've heard the name. I don't think I've indulged in that yet. Y'all remember Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Nope.
Okay, let me try a different one. Y'all remember Nicola and Guts' channel regarding the Legend of the Hidden Temple game show? It's like an obstacle course situation.
Nope.
No.
It would probably help to have Nickelodeon, but I know it.
Uh-oh. He rage quit on us.
See what you did, Chuck?
Did he? What did you do that for?
Clearly it was your fault. Or Paracord, possibly. I mean...
yeah, it's not always my fault, you know.
Well, yeah, it is. But, you know, we can always try to shift the blame slightly to Paracord in order to balance.
The majority of the time it's my fault, but it's not always my fault.
Well...
Yeah, you're the host, the captain of the ship.
Exactly. Yes. You're responsible for everything I say.
This ship started sinking fucking years ago. It's one of those that you stick your finger in the hole and fucking just don't pull it out, as they say. Yeah, that was it. Has he come back yet? Where's he going? No, he's given up.
Oi, Retro, come on, get back here.
You're just talking about stuff that none of us have a Scooby-Doo about.
What, me?
Well, yeah, I haven't got a clue. I haven't watched cartoons since... Oh, actually, probably about 9 o'clock this morning. I was watching The Simpsons, but that's by the by.
Yeah, I don't think Simpsons really counts because I watch that on occasion as well. There is.
It is a cartoon. Oh, he wants to kill us all. Oh, God.
You are a six-fingered man. You killed my sarcasm.
Six fingers.
Do anybody remember the cartoon Tobar the Ape Man?
I want my sarcasm back, you son of a bitch.
Tobar 8-9.
No.
Tobar
No.
the Ape Man. He was a robot.
What era was that?
Oh, this was 60s, 70s. He used to smoke a cigarette to get his strength back.
Please have reruns to that right now. I demand it.
Sponsored by Dunhill or what was the Marlboro? That was it. Sponsored by Marlboro.
What was the other one? You had Marlboro, Lucky Strike.
Oh, Lucky Strike. The Cowboys' choice, wasn't it? Lucky Strike.
You feeling lucky, punk?
The thing about Lucky Strike is it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, they are.
Fucking hate it,
Chesterfield
Lucky.
Kings are the worst. I used to
Lucky
smoke.
Punk.
I used to
Sorry,
smoke
Professor.
Marlboro. Them Prince.
Yeah, I felt like British royalty when I smoked Parliament.
You know, it's funny. We were talking about Clint Eastwood earlier, and I finally do the Clint Eastwood bit, and y'all don't even notice.
What are you talking about, Retro?
Make my day. You feeling lucky, punk?
Not
Oh,
quite
with
the
that.
words.
Well,
Not
then
quite
I'll
the
do
words.
it again. So, this is a 44 Magnum, most powerful handgun in the world. And sometimes you gotta ask yourself, am I feeling lucky? Hey, punk.
No, he said, "Do you?"
Yeah.
Do
Do you
ya?
feel lucky? Do you feel
I don't
lucky?
give a damn,
No.
okay?
Do you punk? And you forgot the bit in all the excitement. I forgot. Was it 5 or 6 shots?
Oh, yeah.
I don't care. My favorite part of that movie was that and the fact that he said, I told you to handle this civilly. And you crashed through a building? What'd you want me to do? Yell trick or treat at him?
That was good.
That was my Die Hard. Live free.
Oh,
Die
the free
Chuck,
Die
do
Hard,
you-
yeah.
Chuck, did you get the Paramount feed in Australia? Because that's a new. Well, it's not new now. Season 1 is over. I think it's called Mob something. Mob Family, Mob City.
Reg City, I know about that, but I'm
Doesn't ring a bell. Greg.
It has Pierce Brosnan in it, and it has Tom Hardy in it, and
Oh, Mobland.
yeah, Mobland. Yeah, that's
Yes.
excellent.
Yes. I've got that's on Amazon Prime.
I
And
have it. I have it on Paramount Plus.
Amazon.
Okay,
I watched the first 3, and I said to myself, "This is a binger. I'm not going to watch it every week because it's pointless." So I think a couple of weeks ago we had episode 10 came down the pipe.
Well,
So I have got a binging session to watch.
I know, right?
Well, regardless, Chuck, Professor, I am going to get off here now. I mainly jumped off for whatever reason, and I am actually get off here now because I'm not risking my ass getting in trouble. So,
Well, make sure it's not a bridge this time because you can't jump back.
wise words, Professor. You always seem to have them.
Depends on the shallowness of the water below.
Yeah, right.
Even Robin's got the wiseness.
Hey, mate, Retro, before you go.
I do not remember that from the
Jiggle
actual
physics.
film, though.
What are you trying to do to me, brother? There you go. Thank you.
I know what you're thinking, punk. You're thinking, did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Now, to tell you the truth, I forgot myself in all this excitement. But being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and will blow your head clean off, you've got to ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
So there was the answer to the question. It was only 5.
I have to. No, it was 6. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he fired 5. Yeah.
Well, the first time. Because that was the second time he said. The first time he had fired them all.
Yep.
Right. This is the second time.
By the way, Scorpio, a guy I used to work with, he is like an absolute identical clone of that guy. Seriously, they are perfectly identical.
Yeah, real quick. Ow. My fucking eardrums. All right.
Thanks, Retro.
See you, Retro.
Later, retro.
Nighty night, sweet prince.
You think I'm gonna go? Yeah, you think joke's on you? I'm not going to bed yet.
Oh,
Yes, you are. Go to bed.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Daddy. Shut your mouth.
yes, kid. It's way past your bedtime.
Okay, y'all just be playing now. Y'all asking for it. Okay. I will go full Matrix style, and I will gun blaze you two to the ends of the earth. Keep talking.
Retro,
Yeah.
retro,
Ah.
retro, retro.
What?
Do you feel sleepy, Pop? Do
No,
you?
dude, I don't know.
Very good.
You
Very
know,
good.
I can't even be mad. That was good.
That was really good. According to the comments here, it says, by the way, it was 6. He reloaded.
Okay.
Right.
I don't remember him reloading in that firefight.
Y'all need to
Hang on,
stop.
let me think.
I don't care. That was good. Okay.
It's definitely been a while
Well, the
since I
first
watched.
time he, the punk, he do you feel lucky? And the guy didn't go for it. And then he says,
Yeah, the bank robber.
wait a minute, I gotta know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then he fired the gun, it went click.
Yeah, it was like in the office setting. He wasn't out there in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Outside of the bank, next
Was
to the
that the
crash
same
bar.
movie? Same movie or the different movie?
No, same film.
No, same movie,
very
but we're
big.
talking
Was it
about
the
at the
same one?
opening.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's across the street in
It's
the
been
diner eating a hot dog, and then he walks across the street, kills
Yeah, it
2,
wasn't
I want to
outside.
say, guys, walks up to the
Yeah.
third, who's got a shotgun lying next to him, and does the same speech, but the guy won't go for the shotgun, and it turns out Clint's gun was empty.
Oh. Good to know. I must
Well,
actually.
that's
I've seen that
look
film
at the-
about 50 times, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just.
I love that film.
It's just blows.
sorry. Just
So now
my
I've got
volume was
to
way too
figure out
low.
which. I've got to name all these movies now and watch them in order.
Yeah, but
how
I'm
many
gonna
was
go
there?
play a
Was it-
cowboy game because y'all been making me want to play some Call of Wars. And
Was there four movies?
real
Fun
quick,
map.
Chuck, to add one last little tidbit detail about our conversation regarding Call of Juarez. I have the emulation working properly, by the way. I tested, so that's probably where I'm going to next. Just fair warning. So
No. Okay. Thank you. No, there was 5: Dirty Harry, The Enforcer, Magnum Force, Sudden Impact, and The Deadpool.
Ah, yeah, Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah, not that Deadpool.
No,
Not that Deadpool. No.
No, it was the dead pool, not
the
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Funnily enough, the meaning of the two are exactly the same in both films.
Yo, if y'all keep playing this game of ballroom blitz puzzle piece nonsense, I'm gonna lose it. All right. Well, before I go, one of you has to take the burden of saying the quotes. Don't take me back.
Oh, Time Daddy got killed. I didn't know she got killed. I thought she just got injured.
No, she did get killed. That's right.
Yeah, I can't remember. I remember her playing in the movie, but
Okay. One of you has to say the quote I type backstage. That's your script. I don't care who does it, but someone has to say. That's the question.
Ask the question.
I type
No,
Where the hell
backstage.
are you going to sleep?
That's not the question. And I got a question for you. No. A command. Say what again? Say what again? I double dare, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time. But no, that's not what it is. The script I typed for someone to say with this quote. Backstage. Not backstage, private chat.
sorry, I'm losing the will to live here at the moment. What we doing tomorrow, Retro?
Same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world.
Yeah, you stole my phenomenon. Damn it!
Isn't that Pinky? Is that Pinky in the Brain?
Pinky in the Brain, yeah.
Pinky in the
I
Brain,
don't
yeah.
care. Y'all just
Don't ask me where I remembered that from.
Edgar, I love you, but you stole my thunder.
I have no idea where I remembered that
Killed
from.
my vibe. You threw off my groove. I'm sorry, but you threw off the Emperor's groove. Throws him off the
Oh,
sorry. Yeah,
No,
maybe.
Pinky in the Brain. I was just watching Lucy this morning.
Oh,
Oh,
Lucy. Yeah, that's
Charisse Theron. Oh,
No,
what
Scarlett
a
Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson. Where did I get Charisse Theron from?
I hated that film.
Oh, I think it's. I've watched it. I missed the plot the first time round. Second time, I found it entertaining, and then the third time I watched it, I sort of went, "Oh!" The whole thing just dawned on me. The whole thing clicked. So it does take a couple of watches, but no, it's a good film.
Didn't care for it.
No, good film.
No,
Good film. Good
I
film.
found it interesting. If I could use 100% of my brain, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys.
What did I watch the other day?
I watched Clash of the Titans
oh.
a couple days ago, and no, not the original, like some shit remake from like the 2010s, and it made me want to hurt myself and everyone around me. It was seriously. It was to the point where I could have personally produced, directed, and acted in every single role and done it better.
And did it
was
damn sight better.
atrociously bad. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I was so just flabbergasted about how truly shit something was. I mean, I know we talk about Birmingham FC sometimes, but you know, other than that, obviously.
Oh, that's not fair, dude.
Yeah,
Promoted as champions, world record holder for the most points in a football league. I mean,
no, which league?
Come on. Doesn't matter which league. Doesn't matter. We hold the world record for the most points scored in any football league in the entire world.
Yeah, you don't get points for scoring own goals.
I don't think we actually scored any own goals.
Of course you did.
I don't think so.
It's not like you managed to score any other goals. Come on.
I just got.
Go on. Sorry.
I just got my son to watch. Talk about old movies. I got my son to watch The Black Hole.
I don't think I've seen that.
1979, Disney.
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Rings a
Does it
little
have a different
bell.
title, perhaps?
No,
Maximilian Schell, Anthony Perkins,
Anthony Perkins.
Yvette Mimieux.
Yeah, good. Ernest Burgoyne.
Yeah, Ernest Borgnine.
Flipping heck, you are going
It
back
was
there.
Disney's. So I don't know. Well, I was watching a retrospect on it on YouTube, and they were talking about how it was Disney's first attempt at a serious adult science fiction movie.
Was it also their last attempt?
Yeah, I think so.
But you know, they were trying to keep it family friendly, so the tone was all over the place. And
with Disney, no, really.
Interesting. 42% on Rotten Tomatoes, 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb. So
no, I'll stick with the Birdemic. Thank you.
Oh, Birdemic.
That is an awesome film. It's so funny.
You really like that film, don't you?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It is hilarious.
I might have to. No, I'm not. I could download it, but I'm not going to. I watched it.
It's on YouTube.
I haven't got you. Oh, is it?
Yeah,
yes.
All three films. They're on YouTube.
Oh, are they full of adverts though, or are they?
No, I don't. I don't know now. They weren't when I saw them.
Okay. I watched I watched Idiocracy the other day, which is a god awful film. So it was god awful. I was hoping for something better, but you know.
Yeah, for some reason, some people seem to think that's like, oh, it's comedy gold. I was just thinking, no, it's dumb as fuck.
Birdemic.
Look it up on IMDb and check the score. I haven't done that in ages. I have no idea what it's like at the moment.
Number 3, Birdemic, shock and horror. All right, I'll give it a look.
Just the first one. The other ones weren't really very good. Just the first Birdemic.
I reckon you can go with all 3, to be honest, because it's still fun. It's just sort of repetitive to a point. It's like they're as bad as Titanic, but without the budget.
Oh yeah, okay. I got you.
Well, the first one was not self-aware. The rest of them were, so then it lost its charm.
Yeah. The first one really thought it was sort of some visionary masterpiece. And you have to give credit to the dialogue. I mean, especially when he gets his bonus. That acting, it's gripping. I mean, it's fantastic. And also how easy it makes everything to follow. You know, like the salesman, where he explains where the solar panels go and stuff like that. It's
solar panels.
Yeah, I mean, the thought of placing it on the roof. I mean, that's like groundbreaking.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, there is full movie. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to, but I'll have a look at that.
Oh, it's awesome. Especially the escape from the motel. I think that's probably the best scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Due to the special effects, in particular.
I watched Stop or My Mum Will Shoot.
Why?
I saw it on a short, and I went, "Oh, I haven't seen that for probably since it came out." So I downloaded that, and I've got that. I watched that, and I've also got Demolition Man to watch.
Oh, you might as well watch Rhinestone then.
I don't remember that one. Which
Rhinestone? It's with Dolly Parton.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
God's truth. Yeah, that's. Whew.
What kind of film is it?
Oh, it's a classic.
Dumb.
Yeah, it's worse than 9 to 5.
Dumb like a comedy or a dumb Titanic?
Dumb comedy.
Will you stop saying that about Titanic?
No, it's atrociously fucking bad. The entire script fits on a cocktail napkin. It's shit. It's utter shit. The characters are shit. They are just morons. A lot of them.
They're all
absolute morons.
And they're also all dead as well. As in,
no, they're not.
No, I mean
except
the real.
for Rose.
No, I mean the real. No, she's fucking dead.
Well, none of the people are actually real, though. Well, none of the main characters.
Yes, I mean the real characters, the real people. They're all dead.
Yeah, but they weren't there anyway.
They should be. Happened in 1912, didn't it? 1912, 1914.
Yeah, but I mean, the people in the film there were no people on Titanic bearing those names and those people. It's not based on a true story.
Oh, I appreciate that. Can't find Rhinestone. And what else? Yeah, I've gone on a bit of a Clint Eastwood thing as well. I watched In the Line of Fire.
Oh yeah, that was good.
And I got Heartbreak Ridge to watch as well.
That's all right.
Yeah,
it's not one. Part of it is quite good, but some of it is, well, less than good. The ending isn't particularly great.
I can't remember. It's been, again, these sort of movies I'm talking about, I've probably watched them when they first came out, and that was about it.
Hang 'em high.
Ah, that's good.
Oh, those are all classics. Yeah.
Honestly, though, the Outlaw Josie Wales, for me, that's his best one.
Yeah, that was good.
I would place that above The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, then after that, Unforgiven.
Well, Unforgiven, didn't he win 2 Oscars for Unforgiven?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Still not as good as the Outlaw Josie Wales, though. Nowhere near.
Well, now we spoke about Dirty Harry, I'm going to watch all of those movies again. I'm going to have to jump on
and have a go at the Careless Heroes as well. It's quite fun.
Careless Heroes. I sort of remember that. Dirty Harry. Careless Heroes. It's ringing a bell.
World War II film. Bank heist.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Kelly's Heroes. I thought you said Careless.
No.
Hmm?
I think you're thinking of Careless Whisper, and that's something rather
That's
different.
something completely
Now,
different.
imagine that being the soundtrack to Careless Heroes. Just imagine them driving in there.
I'm never going to shoot again.
It would be a very different film.
It would be an incredibly different film.
I kind of want to see it now, to be honest.
There's a download here. The movie pack 71 to 88. That's going to be all 5 movies. 10 gigabytes. Ooh, yeah. I wonder if I can get that. I'm gonna aim for that.
I have all of them on my PC.
See if I can get it. It probably won't.
I think I actually have everything done by Clint Eastwood on my PC except for Paint Your Wagon, because I will probably murder anyone that tries to give me that.
Paint Your Wagon?
Paint Your Wagon. Yeah, it was pretty.
Have you seen that one?
It was pretty rough.
Yeah, it's fucking atrocious. It's so bad.
It was pretty rough.
It's a musical with fucking Clint Eastwood and Lee Marvin.
Lee Marvin. And Lee Marvin sings. I was born under a wandering star.
Please stop.
I will stop. I will stop myself. Yes, I will 100% stop myself. I apologize.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to speak to some counselor or something. I need professional help.
Don't worry, I'll pay for it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That did sort of prove one. It was interesting from one aspect that I think Clint Eastwood's been in every single genre of film.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, probably not porn, I assume, but everything else.
You never know.
I kind of hope he hasn't, at least.
The 60s and the 70s were an incredible time. Yeah, remember. Comedy. Every Which Way But Loose.
Action, yeah, plenty.
Oh God, plenty of action.
Thriller, yeah, plenty.
Yeah.
Comedy, yeah.
War, comedy, yeah.
Yeah, science fiction.
What's science fiction?
Oh, fucking hell, what's the name of that film? Hang on. I'll be looking.
Oh, hang on. There was a spacey movie that he was in.
No, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Clint Eastwood?
Yeah. I'm thinking of a different one.
Oh, why is this not downloading? The Lord, you bitch. Delete that. Remove that. Oh, come on. You've got to download.
It was in something called Space Cowboys. That's not the one.
Space Cowboy. That's exactly what I was thinking, but I can't remember it actually being.
I don't think that's science fiction, though. Not really.
No, it was. Wasn't that more of a comedy?
Yeah.
I can't remember, to be honest. I hated it, so.
Space Cowboy. No, well, it wasn't science fiction. It was about space. Didn't they have to send him up?
Right. They had, it was supposedly an old Russian satellite, but it, like, the language was, like, really old, so they sent 4 older guys into space.
Tommy Lee Jones wasn't he in it as well?
Mm-hmm. James Garner.
Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland, James Garner, and Clint Eastwood. That's it. Yeah,
That
yeah,
just
yeah,
proves
yeah.
one thing. America's got a terrible school system that they can't actually learn younger astronauts. The old stuff.
Well, I think they were under a time crunch. You know, somebody else could have learned it, but they had to hurry up and get up there.
Yeah, I can't imagine actually having to take off in a rocket is particularly easy at that age. It would be sort of, crushing, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
And heart-stopping.
I wouldn't have fancied it back then. I'd do it now. I can stick me in one there.
Fuck no, I'm not going anywhere near that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't mind the idea of launching rockets at someone, but there is no fucking way I'd be in them.
I'll go to Mars. If somebody wants to pay me, I'll fuck off to Mars.
Nah. I like the ground. It's sort of my level.
Like ground level. That was 2000 that was filmed. That was wow.
I could have sworn it was. Oh yeah. Firefox. That was the one I was thinking of.
Oh my stars! That was a bit of a shocker, if I remember correctly.
It wasn't horrible.
Am I thinking of what? Yeah, no. From memory, I think that was a bit of a shocker.
No, I thought it was. I mean, it wasn't great, but
CGI was a bit.
No, I don't think. I don't
early
think
days.
The right one. This was in '79. I don't think there was any CGI in that one. Sorry, '82.
Firefox. Oh, movie.
Are you thinking of Jurassic Park?
Well, it's not exactly sci-fi as well, is it?
Well, yeah, it can. I mean, it has. Well, to put it this way, it has stuff in it that didn't exist in reality.
All right, yeah, go on. I'll pay that one then.
Yeah, sounds a bit like YouTube.
That was an excellent comeback. That was excellent.
Fucking hell! I was just looking on Wikipedia about stuff that Clint Eastwood's done and song credits. He's done like actual singing in like 20 of his films.
No.
Yeah.
That many?
I mean, not standing up and singing, but being the soundtrack to the film himself. I knew he wrote a lot. But...
What exactly did you type in to Google?
No, just his Wikipedia page. Just on Clint Eastwood filmography. Hang on, let me have a look.
Oh yeah, filmography. Yeah. '55 was his first film.
Sorry, 14 songs, 14 films even. Sorry.
He started directing in '71.
Yeah,
the man's a legend.
Yeah, he is probably the greatest filmmaker of all time, if you ask me. Because he's done everything, literally everything.
Who are we talking about?
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What about Orson Welles?
No, nowhere near.
Yeah, no.
No.
Clint Eastwood?
Hasn't got the range.
Yeah.
What about Ron Howard?
Director and producer. Director, absolutely. 100% as director. Actor.
Martin Scorsese?
No.
No?
No, I mean he's a very good director at one specific type of film.
Mm.
What about John Huston?
Oh.
Forget it, Jake. It's in town.
The man's got a point. John Huston was pretty good.
But he didn't act.
Yeah.
No.
Who didn't?
John Huston or Martin Scorsese?
I was going to say
John Huston acted in Chinatown with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, but he wasn't in my at least in my he did it's just so many fewer films we're talking about.
Yeah.
And I don't think he was as good an actor.
He got an Academy Award.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything these days.
Oh,
Or those days either.
I don't think he got one as an actor.
No, not as I wouldn't say as an actor.
No. I'm talking about Jack Nicholson, not John Huston.
Oh,
Jack Nicholson. Talking about
yeah,
Jack Nicholson is he's a fairly good actor.
He's up there.
Sometimes he's done some other shit as well. It's like Marlon Brando. He's done some good stuff and some atrocious stuff.
And Al Pacino. Ooh.
Yeah, he's my favorite actor of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he's pretty good. I've got a partiality to Robert De Niro. I really like.
Yeah, that's wrong, but
I
okay,
like his,
sure.
I like his stuff.
De Niro's good too. You read my mind.
Yeah,
Robert De Niro's okay. You know, he's not Al Pacino, but
no,
it's all right.
Now you know Denzel Washington shouldn't have never got anything.
Denzel Washington, he was good in what was the film? Glory. I liked him in Glory.
He didn't get
He was a baby back then.
Well, he was probably in his 30s, but he's probably the most overhyped actor of all time, though.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
I like Denzel. I like Denzel.
No, you don't. Quiet.
In the day, Sidney Poitier, I mean, that role he played, that was great.
Oh, To Sir We Love.
Yes, with Twiggy. Yes. I still love that.
Oh, yeah. I had to actually remember that one. I haven't seen that since I was like 15 or something.
Oh, man.
Lilies of the Field.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What you say, Paracord?
Lilies of the Field.
Field.
Yeah.
That's
powerful.
Yeah, that's
Guess
powerful. Guess it's coming. Yeah. What about Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, he's awesome.
Morgan Freeman, yeah, he's up there, but he's a little overrated.
He's right up there. No, he's.
I don't think he's overrated. He's that good. He's just that good.
I still remember him as Easy Reader from the Electric Company.
Good grief.
Y'all remember that?
No. Sorry.
That's where he started. The public television.
Yeah, I am not super familiar with public television from what I assume is like the 30s.
The 30s?
Well, it is quite old, you know.
No, the Electric Company was in the late 60s, early 70s.
Well, I was born in 86, so I'm not super familiar with the
Ah.
Well, young lad.
Yes.
He is.
86. Wow.
He was born just as I was leaving high school.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Hang on, guys.
Nah.
No,
The
college, right?
Navy. I was in the Navy
secondary school. You was in the Navy.
in '87.
Shit.
And I was 26 years old.
Damn, you's old. You's old, brother. I thought I was old.
Yeah, I was just about to hold the speech about throwing rocks in glass houses and all, but just saying.
Yep. Damn, you's old, brother. Wow, bless you.
Yeah, I just turned 67 in May.
So basically, you monopolized all the good bits, and now you leave me with the rest of the shit that's
Yeah.
left.
I'm retired from. You can have the rest.
I don't want the rest. It's horrible.
We had the 70s and the 80s, mate. We had the best time in the entire
I would
world.
like the 60s as well.
You can have the you can have whatever happened after fucking
Right.
2000. That's
You
all
guys
yours.
got the dribble. You guys got the dribble off of the baby boomers. So y'all
Absolutely. Oh man, the 70s and the 80s were the best fucking 20 years ever. So
yeah, I don't have a lot of memories from them.
oh man, I do.
I have like 2 memories, I think, from the late 80s.
God, I've got so many.
You do?
So fuck it.
You still remember that, Chuck?
I do, and in fact, before I was exceptionally ill on Friday, I managed to speak to my mother. So I called England because it was the anniversary of my brother's passing, and so I thought I'll give Mum a ring and make sure she's okay and all this malarkey, and then we would have a chat, and then I just went full reminiscent mode. We were talking about him, and then we were going. I says, "Oh, Mum, do you remember this? Where were we living then? Oh, that was it. That was 78, wasn't it? And we were living in Erdington." And yeah, I went right back. I think I went back as far as I remember a couple of memories from 76. But yeah, the 70s and 80s, I can remember most of it.
Well, the more you bring them up, the more they live.
You can never let them die. You can never let them die.
No.
I wouldn't mind a fucking time machine to go back there and experience it for myself instead of this shit.
This modern era, you can fucking keep it as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I mean,
there's nothing good about this era.
Yeah, there's one good thing about this era, like just one. And that is the ability to store books on your phone, and that's it.
You got a Kindle?
Yeah, I got a Kindle. I read like, I don't know, about 120 books a year, roughly.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have a TV.
I don't blame you. The only reason why I have a TV is for me.
Well, I do like, I follow the NHL, and I enjoy quiz shows and the occasional fight, but that's it.
Yeah, my father got me hooked on Jeopardy. I know all this useless shit in my head.
Yeah, same.
It is kind of true though, isn't it? That we watch quiz shows and you go, "How the fucking hell do I know that?" Seriously,
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
what is the length? What is the average length of an elephant? Oh yeah, it's about 6.28 meters.
I don't know that.
I'm just guessing. Like, yeah, it's 6.28 meters. Everybody knows that. Fucking hell, come on.
Do you know from where you measure a shark to determine its length?
That's the V in the. Well, you don't measure a shark. You don't go anywhere near a shark.
Well, typically you stick a hook in its mouth, pull it onto land, and then you measure it.
Yeah, right. That's the only way.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to measure it. It's enough to just stick a hook in it and drag it onto land. If you ask me.
Yeah.
I don't like sharks. They're just
What do you give an
Oh
elephant?
no, they're cool.
Chuck,
Yes, sir.
what do you give an elephant with diarrhea?
A cork.
Lots of room.
What do you say?
Lots of room.
Did you know that apparently elephants get drunk?
They're the smartest next to dolphins, I believe.
Yeah, they are incredibly intelligent, and they have a very long memory as well.
You're not going to believe this.
What?
The average length of an elephant. What did I say? 6.28. It's actually 6.4.
Fucking hell! You didn't even know that, Chuck? Really? Wow.
Oh shit!
Should be ashamed that you're off by that much.
It's between 5.5 and 6.4. I was off 120
wait, are we talking
fucking
Asian
millimeters.
or are we talking Asian or African elephant?
Good question.
The African gotta be big.
No,
Yeah,
this applies
African's
to both. No, this applies to both African and Asian.
But they're completely
Really?
different in size, like massively different.
Well, your 5.4 is probably your Asian, and your 6.4 is probably your African.
All right. Yeah, that could actually be it, because they're like vastly different in size.
But I can't believe I was
You were
seriously
close.
almost on the mark. That's absolutely hilarious. That is seriously hilarious. Oh,
And like I said, Chuck, I have the Jeopardy video game on my Xbox, right? And I'll just be amazed what I know. I'm just freaking the hell out.
is that more from muscle memory or from actually you know it? Like
I
you know,
actually know it. No, there's no muscle memory when you know it.
Yeah, Chuck, the brain isn't a muscle. That's not how it works.
no, you know what I mean.
Honestly,
Yeah,
no, I have no idea what you mean.
No,
When
is
you
it
move your arm,
when you play the game? When you play the game, do you go, "Oh yeah, I remember this one. It's that one." But do you get new questions all the time, or does it update? Or
yeah, it's very random.
very right. Okay. So as I say,
But muscle memory is when you pick your arm up or move your finger. That's muscle memory.
Yeah, it's like when you're out
You don't have-
driving and you see someone cutting you off, so you slam into them and speed away. That's muscle memory.
that's not something-
It wasn't my fault.
Well, why would anyone ask me? It's not like they're gonna catch me.
No, I'm out.
Bless.
I wonder if I'm gonna
Right.
hit anyone this summer.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know why you're even asking the question, to be honest. Because you
Well,
know
I didn't hit anyone 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
All my
So you
all
did-
my accidents, I was hit. I never crashed, not once.
I only crashed 12 times with other cars.
Jesus.
Nah.
It's not that bad. First time's a bit rough, but then you get sort of used to it after a while.
You get used to it.
Yeah,
It doesn't
seriously,
matter.
you do get used to it.
Brace for
Yeah.
impact.
Yeah, I've done that once, but that was a
It
very
doesn't-
slow crash. It was I was gliding down, the brakes weren't working because it was just complete black ice
Black ice.
and
Yeah.
down the hill. So basically,
Woo!
I told the people in the car just brace, and then I ran into a tree by choice, really, because it was a tree or a kid, and the tree seemed like a better idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tree-
it wasn't any real damage anyway.
Car versus tree. Tree always wins. Car versus kid. Generally, the car always wins. So,
Yeah, and depending on the kid, society may win.
Yeah.
Just realized something the other day. CC, for a living, takes people to appointments.
he
Yeah.
does. Yes. he
So
works for-
does Raban.
Yeah, we have exact same job some of the time.
You have the
I-
same
I-
job as CC.
Yeah, I do more stuff than he does too, but other we have the same.
And you also don't sit in your van at your break time.
I don't have a van.
Or car and make complete nonsensical YouTube videos. What I also noticed the other
doing that.
You should start.
What I also noticed the other day, I was watching Creaky Blinder. I'm thinking I haven't made a CC video for a while, but I was watching, and he's got his vape in his hand, and he's twirling it around. And as he leans back, in the back window of the van is a big no smoking sign.
Yeah.
And using a vape is classed as smoking.
Really?
I think, yeah, it is.
No, it's not over here.
Yeah, no, vaping, e-cigarettes, vaping, all that stuff is classed as smoking. They catch you in a sporting venue or a pub or a bar or casino or whatever on a vape. They'll tell you to go outside first of all, and then if they catch you again, then they'll kick you out.
I've literally delivered vapes to people in hospitals, like in hospital beds, so they can vape in their bed.
I don't see an issue with it. When I went to hospital with my finger, I took my vape in and.
You still have your finger, by the way.
Yeah, and it's actually been okay. I mean, we're getting really cold here at the moment. It hasn't fallen off, and it is getting a little bit better. I mean, the guy did say, the rheumatologist, he said, you really need to stop vaping, and I have stopped vaping now. Oh my stars! How many?
He said that you had to stop vaping because of your finger.
He suggested that vaping was the cause.
Huh.
So I said, yeah, that's cool. So I have now been stopped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is week 11. It was to do with circulation, but it is literally only in the tip of this finger. If you can see a screen, it's just this thing, and it was starting on the thumb as well.
Oh,
it was literally just the tip of that thing, that one finger, and it used to go blue.
That, drive from dialysis, they lose their the first knuckle of the finger, on a couple of fingers. Yeah, it's quite common.
Yeah, and I was scared shitless, man. But yeah, it seems better. It seems better.
You shouldn't be afraid of your finger, by the way. The finger can't hurt you.
What, can't if I poke myself in the eye?
Oh, but then if it falls off, you're right. You can't poke yourself in the eye anymore.
Oh, true.
No,
true.
Silver lining and all that.
But I have mine in my leg, where the lymph node system is clogged and it swells. If it gets really bad from smoking or vaping, and vaping is worse because you get metal. I just get tar and nicotine. You get particles of metal.
Yeah, I never liked vaping. It's like cold smoke in your lungs. It just fucking creeps me out, the feeling of it.
I tried it when it first came out back in the early 2000s. It was that little black stick called Blue, BLU.
Oh God, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me it's been around that long.
Yeah, it's been around a long time. Now they perfected it.
Yeah, because I would say all the countries would have wanted to do something to reduce smoking.
Yeah. I think they should simply force people to go back to smoking pipes. Yeah, some class, you know.
Oh yeah, it's classy, but still tobacco.
Yeah, but I like the actual smell of it. I like pipe tobacco. It's very pleasant to smoke. I used to smoke a hand-rolled Kalmar Nyckel. It's a pipe tobacco from Sweden, and I used to hand-roll that and then smoke it in cigarettes. Yeah, it was excellent.
Nice.
Right, but they shouldn't classify vaping as smoke because vapor is not.
It is what it is. It's definitely here in New Zealand and Australia. It's definitely smoking.
And
Right,
technically, some buildings, when they burn, it's also not smoke. It is also vapor, technically.
Right. The same vapor that comes out of the gas tank when you pump your gas.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
It's vapor. And you know, when you have a humidifier, that's just mist steam.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't got one.
Right?
Yeah,
So,
I'm poor. I don't have stuff like that. On that note, I do accept donations, by the way. I just want to say, if someone has like a car or a house or something, or a yacht.
a house?
Yeah, you know, I'm not picky.
He's not fussy. It's not fussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need all your organs by any chance, or are you open to selling them?
You can put me on the liver and kidney list.
You definitely don't want my fucking liver. That's a fact.
Funny thing about liver, you can actually chop it in half and donate half of it. Not just
still work.
That is very true.
Good on you. I'm still trying to quit smoking.
That is true. Quit smoking, man. It's the best thing I ever did.
Yeah. Saves a lot of money as well.
2019, I stopped and started vaping. Oh my God, the money I saved. Oh, heavens for Betsy. It was almost like being a millionaire. I just had money in the bank, and I won't say I literally couldn't spend it fast enough, but I'd look at something and go, oh, have I got enough money for that? Because I'm one of these that I got rid of credit cards and all that. And if you can't afford it, then I don't buy it.
Yeah.
So I'd see something either on TV or, you know, in the shop, and I'd look on my app and go, oh yeah, I can afford that piece of piss. And honestly, the amount of money I had. Oh.
Well, you see, the thing is, after I quit, it was 2011, I want to say. So I you know, saw something I really want, and I looked, and no, fuck, no, I still can't afford it. So, yeah, it was gonna shit. I didn't feel like I gained anything really.
Oh no!
It was more
You
like
just spend it on something else.
Yeah, no, it was more like I put a band-aid on a bleeding wound. It was that kind of thing. Before that, I was just in the negatives all the time, and after that, I was slightly less in the negatives all the time.
Yeah.
Always a bad feeling when you're in the red.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate being in the red.
It could be worse, though. I could be forced to watch Titanic again. Fucking horrible film. Yeah, I hate that film. I hate it.
All right. On that horrendously negative, positively negative note.
All right, hang on. Let's change it to something positive, though. Go Lions, right?
Yes, actually, this week I have tipped the Lions to win. Correct. I've tipped them over Geelong. I don't know why I've done that, but I'm going to stick with it. They are not the favourites. Freo are playing on Thursday. We are the headline this week. Thursday night game at home to Essendon, which we should beat. So looking forward to that. And it's a perfect time that it comes on the TV as well. Well, I say it comes on the TV. AFL, Australian football rules.
Okay.
Comes from a internet channel that it's not quite legal. 10:10 in the evening. Beautiful time to settle down, cook up a little bit of a late supper, and have a couple of beers and watch my beautiful AFL, my beautiful Dockers. No,
That's
not those Lions. Not those.
The only Lions that matter.
No, they're not. So I don't know if I can do mine. How do you do that? I'm not.
Do what?
I can't remember how to do this. It's not virtual background.
Take a picture of it and then you add it as your avatar.
No, oh, here we go. Edit
Don't tell
avatar.
him how to do it. No one wants to see Birmingham because it's so terrible. I would say.
There we go.
What's that? Go pigeons? What does it say? I can't tell. Something to do with pigeons.
Well, since everybody's changing their icon.
Oh, hang on. I guess I have to swap to mine then. There we go.
I don't know if I've got. I haven't got a Dockers one. Why haven't I got a Dockers one? What the fuck's going on here? What? Oh, I'll do it another day. Yes. So no, thank you ever so much, everybody, for staying on board. Almost 3 hours.
Welcome.
That's a
yes,
good session.
be grateful.
Really, I really enjoyed. No, I do. I am grateful every time. I am very, very grateful. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I really wouldn't go that far. Paracord Princess, as always, thank you very much, and thank you for playing bingo with me earlier. And also thank you for taking care of that character.
That.
Yeah, I wasn't really happy about that. But look, I'm one of these guys that, you know, people have their say. I'll take so much, but when you get that personal, you got to go. Or you get timed out. So we had to time somebody out earlier. Robin.
Subset.
No, just a hater. Yes, sir.
You should have called me. I would have got Big Fruity and Ray and handled it. Yeah.
Well, I play bingo every
Saturday. Apparently,
no, it's yeah. Duh. I can't believe I did that. I can't. No. So, Professor, what happens is I play bingo every Sunday, Sunday Eastern time, Eastern United States time, which is Monday morning here in
wrong time.
Here in New Zealand. But I was very ill on Friday and Saturday. I had a bit of a thing, and so I woke up and I was like, oh yeah, I feel better, and I had a shower and I went, oh shit, look at the time, gotta go live, blah blah blah, and completely got the wrong day. It was Sunday and I thought it was Monday. So we had 2 days.
At least you figured it out at about 5 in the morning or so.
I was going to, yeah, but sort of halfway through, I'm going. Somebody mentioned something about it being Saturday nights on the Eastern Seaboard.
I think I said that I wasn't. I hadn't seen you because I didn't know you were going to be on.
No, that's right.
Yesterday.
Yeah, and I went, and then I went, oh, that's because I'm not supposed to be here. I'm 24 hours early. I was so embarrassed, but it was good fun. We still had a.
So now we're gonna have bingo every day. What about for the next 8 months?
No.
Don't really want to do too much until the landlord fucks off on holiday again. He's hanging around outside. Oh God, he's doing my tits in at the moment. Sarah's here as well, right? Yeah. And he just does not know how to close the door quietly. And he got up this morning. I think it was about 1 o'clock. Bang, toilet door. Bang, dog wants to go out. Front door opens. Bang, closes it. Dog then barks. Row row, wants to come in, and then it's bang, closes the door. I'm thinking, fucking hell. I mean, I don't think I've had a decent night's sleep unless I'm fucking drunk. I haven't had a decent night's sleep in fucking 8 months, honestly. It's horrible, but I can't afford to move because everybody wants a bond. I haven't got a job at the moment, so I can't afford a bond.
Right.
Earplugs?
Yeah, earplugs, yeah, fucking nice. I was going to say shotgun, but it's honestly, it's just.
What you really need is an AR-15.
Can you put a silence on that? I don't think you can put a silence. No.
Yeah, just use a pillow.
That's all you really need.
Here is the expert. Look at it. A very handsome young man. Look at that.
You can't see me right now. Oh, never mind.
Very nice.
Thank you, mate.
Very
That's all
good.
you really.
Very. Thank you for your service, as they say. Really appreciate it.
We appreciate your thanks.
You're welcome. You're more than welcome. Actually, I don't know where those. I need to start organising these. I've got these pictures of me when I was in the police force, and I don't know where the fuck they are. I've got pictures of the wazoo. I just need to group everything. I need to organise everything. Take me forever. I'll watch a movie. I'll watch Dirty Harry and organise them. So I'll get into it. All right. Robin, thank you very much. Professor, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you being here.
Ciao, guys.
So much. And I will see you. I'll definitely see you next Sunday night. But you never know what's going to happen between now and then.
Stalking.
Look at me. Look at this. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. It's beautiful between now and then.
But Chuck, did you just admit to stalking us?
I can I can never.
You said you're gonna see us.
I can never confirm nor deny.
All right.
Never confirm nor deny. All right.
Now we're stalking him.
Yeah. So if I go live, then you come and track me down. It's not the other way around.
Stalking begin.
My precious. Guys, thank you so much. Talk to you soon.
Nighty night.
Night,
Bye
Chuck.
bye.